better ability to be successful later on than their peers.
Yes, and that goes a long way, but it's like
I'm on fire! I literally just caught on fire!
Your heater?
Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, shit, he really was on fire. Save me, Tom Cruise.
Holy shit.
Run around.
Oh, my God!
I need to take this live.
That's
and
a
cut
good
it
coat.
Turn around,
next week.
Turn around.
See if he's on fire.
Let's see your back. Make sure you're not like actually still on fire. Oh, wow.
Dang it, boy.
How's your back?
Oh, my favorite jacket!
Better ability to be successful later on than their peers.
Yes, and that goes a long way, but it's like
I'm on fire! I literally just caught on fire!
Your heater?
Stop, drop, and roll.
What up, guys? Sleepy the Tool Addict. Woo-hoo! How many of you are thankful that you're subscribed right now? We got a special shout out. I'm going to get to everybody in here. Man, this thing ain't working, is it? This virtual crap ain't working. All right. So I got a special shout out to Kyle Karpovich. Right here. It's his birthday. So I want everybody to say happy birthday to that fella right there. And if you are subscribed, you are in the elite right now because we also have a new deal that only allows subscribers to be into the chat now. So you now are elite on Fridays as a subscriber. If you are not a subscriber, you will not be a part of the live stream. Just as simple as that, fellas. You can't comment. You can be a part of it. You can watch it, but you can't comment. So, Billy Bob, what's up? Cummins Tech, Leroy. We got Larry Dust. Larry Dust from all the way from Alaska. Let's see here. We've got Bubba Ayers. What's up? There he is. There's the man. Birthday fella. Corey Ute. Junker Clunkers, if you guys were wondering, that's the stream that I was on earlier. So that was the one where I was on fire. Hold on one second here. Oh, we got a few people that weren't subscribed who are deciding to join the subscriber list now because they probably realize that's probably beneficial to them. We just hit 7,000 subscribers too, by the way. So not only is it Kyle Karpovich's birthday, but we hit 7,000 subscribers. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing? We got Larry Borkstrom, the Outlaw, out there trucking up for everybody. Chris Hodges. More Cummins Tech action at you. Something to watch. Happy Friday. Pat Paulson. There he is, man. What's up, Sippy, the Toilet Addict? Yep. Willis Whatnot. How you doing, brother? Positive vibes to you. More Junker Clunkers. Larry Borkstrom. We got A. Murray down from the south. Howdy. Maybe we should go out to the Howie Built. You guys want me to go out to the shop? Let me know. I will transfer this progress out to the shop now that I got everything set up. CP is burning up YouTube. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, brother? We got 44 people in the chat. That is awesome. I can't tell you how pumped up I am today. Bill Beckett, what's up? Yes, sir. That was definitely on your live, Junker Clunker. Rob 2112, YYZ, the member shoutouts. Larry Borgstrom, AgTech 45, Cummins Tech. We've got Pat Paulson. I believe that's all we got right now. That's what we got for members, guys. For $2.99 a month, you can become a member and get to see the videos early. And this is a Made in USA hat, too, by the way. What's up, Rob? The Greasy Shaprag. Welcome from Central Wisconsin. Good fellas up there. Corey Ute. That hat is bad. Oh, you ain't even seen half of it yet, son. Let me just tilt that thing right up. And let me just show you right there. That's right. Made in the USA. K Products. You know there's only like 2 hat manufacturers in the USA? Randy Duncan, what's up? Stupid Fast Truck. My bid for the burnt jacket. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Stupid Fast Truck, you are awesome. So awesome. I appreciate that. Let's see, how many minutes are we in here now? We got about 15 minutes before the people that have joined that can start commenting. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Daniel, what's up? Luke Trosnowski. Cummins Tech. Steven Let's Performance. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. I am so happy, excited to see you. Another member shout out. Another great dude. Raging Cajun. I'm sorry, I almost slipped over you, buddy. What's up, brother? How you doing? Let's see. I gotta keep up on this here. That hat is sick. What's with the John Deere hat? If it's not red, at Larry, you're 100% right. I am a man of IH, but this is a pretty awesome hat. It's even insulated in the lid here, guys. I mean, it's kind of warm to wear inside. Not gonna lie to you, but it's my old man's hat. I'm a farm-all guy, but the hat is awesome. I will give it to that. Forklift and aerial boom technician. What's up? Oh, look at this fella. We got a guest already in here. Hell yeah! Can you add yourself in? Yeah, whatever. You go jump right in. Wasted. Jump. Do what you got to do, brother. I'm just getting shout outs, giving people hellos.
I was just going to help out a little in the background if you wanted.
Oh yeah, whatever. Hey, dude, dude. Listen, bro. I am excited to have such a person that's willing to do this. So I am so appreciative of this. And if you guys don't know who Wasted Talent is, you've been living under a rock. Just to stop this. Wasted Talent has an awesome channel. He's a great guy. Does his thing over on his stream. And I made him one of the admins of my because he's a technical guy and I'm not. And I really need a lot of help with that. So
what is up, everybody? The chat is lighting up. So I don't know if you know, but it's 3 o'clock and 3:12 in the morning here.
Where are you at?
I'm in Sicily.
Sicily, 1982. Yeah. Isn't that where? What's her name from the Golden Girls? When the old did you ever watch the Golden Girls?
No, I never really did.
That might be a little too old for you. If you guys know in the chat about Sicily, 1982. If you guys know in the chat, you know. So, yeah, we got Cummins Tech shopping. Congratulations on 7K. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We jumped right over to 7K immediately when we jumped on the stream here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going to try to be quiet because I'm sharing rooms, which is going to be weird for me because, quiet is not you and our game.
No. Well, you got headphones on, but
yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo. Well, let's cruise on down the list then. Let's get to going on let's get the hi-ho daddy-o of the list here. We've got Cummins Tech. I'll let you jump in on this when I'll just keep up with it right now. And then legit tool shopping going to be expensive. Yep. Hello. So if you guys didn't notice, did you notice well, you probably didn't. Did you see the little disclaimer when you started?
No, I didn't.
So there's a little disclaimer when you start that says CP the Tool Addict has turned on subscriber mode. You have to be a subscriber to live chat now on the stream.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a new thing.
That is awesome.
That is slick, is it not?
Yeah, because I actually really like that. I'll have to bring it to my channel.
Yes, sir. So it was beta last week. I didn't even know I didn't, but yes, happy birthday to Kyle Karpovich. He's been a great long-term subscriber, great guy. So what's up, CP rocking the John Deere ear flapper, dude? I mean, it's just classic. Bo Freak, what's up, Bo Freak? How you doing, man? Yeah, I want that hat. A lot of people. I've got 3 of these K products. People don't know that it is extremely hard to get American-made caps. They're not easy. Yeah. Hey, and this is adjustable.
What?
I didn't even know that till now. I've been sitting here going, this thing is like, it's not big enough. And it's got an adjustability thing in it. Oh, dude, now it just got better. Oh. Take my money? Wow, that's CP all day, bro. Hey, did you see the name here? Did you see my name?
Hold on. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Todd Whittaky, what's up? Coke and Tools rule. Hell yeah. We've got a new Coke and Tools distributor on the way, Todd. So keep that in mind. What's up, Ben Bass? Benny Bass, good long-term friend of mine. Been a friend forever. Fred Gordon Herbert, how you doing, brother? That dude supports the hell not out of me. He is a good dude. Chris Hodges. Bubba, what do we got going on? If I scroll that, does that mess with you?
No, I don't see that at all. If you click, it'll jump, but it doesn't mess with you.
Oh, look at this guy right here. This next guy right here. I got to give this guy a shout out. I mean, somebody made a comment. I don't remember whose stream it was the other day. Maybe it's Junkers. Tim Windsor is a model subscriber of just a dude that literally gets himself known by giving out positive comments and being a great subscriber. And you cannot ignore that dude.
Hits every video and is positive. Like I put out a video wrapping headers, and I knew when I put it out, it wasn't the mintiest of content, but that dude was like, hey man, that looked like it sucked. We really appreciate you sharing. And I was, stuff like that is just something really awesome. Keeps you going, man. Subscribers like that is what you do it for.
Yeah, exactly. It is exactly why I do this, is because of people like Tim Windsor. So Tim Windsor, dude. Robert's Garage, what's up? Whoa, what's this one? Well, I can't even say that. Can you say that? Four valve duck.
Deuce.
4-valve duck.
I think it's 4-valve deuce is what the idea is there, but I'm not 100% on that.
That's a good one. Hey, what's up anyways, brother? Appreciate that. Bubba Ayers. Bubba's a good subscriber too.
Oh yeah.
John the card builder. Tim. Look at this, man. I'm doing good now, but I scraped. Yeah, Steven had the Rona. Rona. The rice Rona.
So this is where I get in here. Everybody's like, what's up? Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we can kind of, if you have to, you can float through some of those.
Everyone, Stupid Fast.
Yep. Thank you, Super Fast, for the super chat, too, by the way. Freaking awesome. Love that, man. That's pretty awesome. BSS, what's up, Brandon? You little small. Jason Sneed.
John, hey.
Yep. Anthony GM. Quick shout out to Anthony GM85, another subscriber member. So yeah, appreciate that, brother.
But not Normandy.
Oh, we missed. You know what? The problem is with StreamYard. Cummins Tech gave a subscriber shout out chat, which I had it opened up here and caught it. Heyo, it's how to empty my wallet show. When you're a channel member, you guys see that big green box that pops up. You don't even have to have a super chat in the big green box. Hopefully, StreamYard gets that fixed up. But I have learned that you can catch it if you go to the actual show. You can see on the show where his highlighted comment. Everybody that's a member subscribers gets a highlighted comment once a month. So
I need to get a second monitor so I can do that.
Yeah. Well, you do everything at home though, right? Usually.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm on a little laptop, obviously, out here, but
Tools with Mac Tools with Louisiana. I seen you in here too. I might have not mentioned him. Mac Tools with Louisiana. What a freaking fantastic dealer. You keep scrolling where you're going. I'm gonna hold on to that right there. I'd love to meet a Harry Sicilian to marry.
I can say you can jump, and I can get back to it.
I gotta roll back to him for just a second.
Yeah, I'll stay where I need to be. Go ahead, I'll highlight, and then I can come back to where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say hi to him because he's a good dude. He's got a pretty awesome route. He's a Mac tool dealer for if you were right there. What's up? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming by the chat. Really do. All right. We're getting back on here. We'll probably have some more people come in here after we get everything settled down and saying hellos and all that.
Yeah, I got to go to work in 3 hours, so you got me for 3 hours.
What did he say? What's he say? What's up, Randy Brown, Missouri? My brother from the South. So I think we should be starting to have some people that are subscribers now being able to chat in here. So that's crazy. He may be talking about the subscriber deal. Man, it's awesome to keep the trolls out. I can tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
Such a huge deal for that. Narks, thank you for stopping by, brother. Another great channel.
Oh, yeah.
Grimute, what's up, brother?
Tim saying hi.
Yeah, no, you obviously are subscribed. You know better. I think he knows they're requiring the subscriptions might cut down on the show. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. We can focus more on this stream and less on the B-Loney.
It looks like everyone was talking about the hat there.
Yeah. Hey, dude, the hats. I have a bunch of cool stuff packed away I never get out. Stupid asso. Yeah. I should change that to Stu, huh? Stupid asso. Mid-Atlantic Tools. What's up, brother? Another tool dealer. Another independent tool dealer. Diabolical. What's up, John? Another channel member. I hope I didn't miss anybody to give you channel member shout outs. Larry or Bubba Ayers. Patch Heaven Farms. Sorry. I got ahead of waste of talent. Patch Heaven Farms, brother. That's dude, good for you. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate the super chat, Bubba. Another pretty awesome subscriber. Not to count out a lot of you guys that are, I really got to say a lot of you guys are pretty awesome. I mean, you can go look at the videos. You guys are always there. But Tony Couture, what's up, brother? Dudes with wrenches. You can shoot him a link if you want.
Minty fella right there.
Yeah, you can shoot him a link.
All right. I'd like to get a little more caught up on the comments here first.
Absolutely. Stupid fast. Look at all you guys, man. You guys get along with everybody. Any snow? I actually haven't looked outside for a minute since it was spitting and sputtering when I got home here. Probably throw Leroy a link or two after a bit. Hit that subscribe button. You won't be disappointed. Hey, thank you, Leroy. I don't know about that. There's a lot of guys that have some pretty good stuff out there. So, yeah, we'll throw Leroy and dudes. Give us about 30, 40 minutes here. We'll get things settled down, and then we'll have you guys come in if you guys choose to. We got a few things I need to touch on with tool wise. We got some new tools in the world. We've got some stuff going on. It's always a busy week. Dudes, Tools with Sows. I wait every Friday. I'm editing a new video right now. Have you in the background. Thank you, Tools with Sows. I appreciate that. Oh, look at this guy. What's up, fellas? Hard Knock Forge. What a man. It's the chance not as crazy right now.
It's definitely flying as fast, yeah.
Yeah, and I like this is good because you guys that have been loyal subscribers, this is the first part of the stream was to show my appreciation to you guys that if you were subscribed to me, you got to come in because you have a 25-minute wait limit to comment on my channel if you haven't been a subscriber to my channel. So it's just one of those things. I think it's a good deal. Cornholio, Jeremy Schaub. I missed him, but he's a good subscriber. Been with us a long time. Corey Ute.
Corey's good, dude.
Yeah, Corey's everywhere, man. He's good shit. LNR Rides. Evening. What's up, brother? It's Friday. Ben Lent. Right on. Man, Howard Next, what have you been up to, brother? You want to come on the live stream later if you're down? Haven't seen, I mean, nobody's seen your face for a long. Well, nobody's seen your face for a long. I mean, dude, it's been a good minute since you've been. It's been a hot minute since you've been around. Glad to see you, brother. Yeah, it's been a mofo for sure. It ain't gonna get easier. What's up, Power Stroke Jude? My dude, Power Stroke Jude. Yeah, Knockers. A. Murray's remembered Knockers. Hell yeah, dude. We're getting caught right up in the chat here.
Every time I think it pops more.
I'm still waiting on the head for my tractor. Yeah, not to disrespect you, Patch Heaven Farms. You know how I am. I don't feel good about. You know what? Old John Deere tractors are cool. Let's just put it to you that way. Old John Deere tractors aren't so bad. And I'm not a huge fan of the old Johnny Poppers, but I like my internationals. But man, the hat just did what it did. So I wish I had an ear flapper case hatch. I'd be in love. I'd be in heaven. To be honest with you. What do we got here? CP at I charged them by the minute. I haven't had a lot of time even watching YouTube, but there are a few guys I'll hop on when I have time. Thank you, Knockers. Appreciate that, brother. You are always. He's been here to my home. He's been here. He's been around, dude. He's been around the YouTube in a lot. He's been all over the YouTube, brother. He has been there.
Oh yeah, I see him all over mine.
Good thing I subscribed a few words. Yep, exactly. Midnight Road Garage, what's up? Good day to be a subscriber. That's right.
Well, the other nice thing about this is too, because there's been people that have. Cletus was unsubscribed from me the other day. He's like, "What the crap?" Obviously he subscribed to me, so this is a good way to make it be like, "Oh shit, I'm not subscribed. What the hell happened?"
Yep, that ain't no joke. So yeah, it's also will catch the guys who come in. It might knock some people out of watching my stream, and that's okay. I understand. But at the end of the day, I always wanted to look for ways to give back to the subscribers more. And there's just, like I was missing people's comments. And don't get me wrong, man. When it gets up to 100 people in the chat, it's still awesome. It's fun. I get excited because you guys fired me up. But, it's also disheartening when I miss somebody's chat and they get upset about it. So, I have no intentions of doing that. So I might be able to hop on there a bit if you're still on. Finish this poop and dig out the laptop. Hell yeah. Just let me know when you're ready. I'll shoot you a link. I'll shoot him a link right now.
Yeah, I was getting the other guys, but I don't think I have him on Instagram to send it to him. Right.
Yeah, let me
615. What is up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, 615?
We missed Tony. I did miss Tony up here. Tony, how's it going?
Nope, he said something. We got him before already.
Oh, okay. And then we got everyone saying hi. Anthony. And then AgTech. We are caught up. All right, I'm going to hop over.
Just like that.
I'm going to go send some of those out to the two we were talking about.
All right. I'm going to play around. We offer 3 kinds of service here, boys. Good, cheap, and fast. But you can only pick 2. Good and cheap won't be fast. Fast and good won't be cheap. Cheap and fast won't be good. And if y'all don't know, this is Gregory. Gregory is the king of Honeysuckle Springs, Lot E3. He's a good-looking dude. He don't mess around with he takes care of all the broads. So, yeah. Then we got the Astro puller kit. I need to add some stuff on here, but been dinking around with this slowly. Appreciate whoever added the we got the YouTube certified.
You down with Narcs coming in?
Huh?
You down with Narc Customs coming in?
Dude, if Narcs wants to come on, hell yeah.
He hit me up earlier, wanted to talk cars. I just saw the message, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, YouTube has unsubscribed me from over 20 channels this week. Wow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Grilling burgers. Anyone want one? I would love a burger. Yeah, I might be. Let's see here. Pat Clark Barnes, what's up? YouTube unsubscribed me from over 20 channels this week, some reason. It's definitely a little bit easier. Tool Guy Ty, what's up? Grilling Burgers, anyone want one?
Yeah, actually.
I'm just kind of cruising through this. Stupid Fast Truck. Hey, Pat. I'm sure Wasted Talents got, oh, wow. Cummins text already coming in. Hell yeah. Leroy! He definitely got the Cummins going right there, too.
Oh, hell yeah, bud.
We got some tool talk to talk about this week. First of all, I think you got something you want to talk about, don't you, Leroy?
This guy right here, old Pat.
We're talking about this.
Yep, I figured you did. I got one of those socket wrenches.
I love these things, man. They're great.
Really? You like them?
Yeah. I really want to get a German set of them, and I'm just Midwest just freaking messaged me on Instagram. He's got a set of Snap-ons, and I'm like,
oh no.
There goes all my money.
Nos is coming on. Will you feed the apple pie fund? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Power Stroke Dude. If you want to come on too, Power Stroke Dude, definitely, get right in here. We're going to have a party. We're going to have a Friday night party. A couple hours just slamming it out with the boys. We're going to talk about socket wrenches and pocket pry bars.
Pocket pry bars are my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't have any here.
Well, I got so many pocket screwdrivers. I'm not.
Hold on. Here's my pocket pry bar. Oh wait, that's just a razor knife.
This is something I've used to become such a kind of a pocket pry bar too. The old chub.
Dude, I've broken 4 Benchmades using them as pry bars, and they voided the warranty on me.
Look at the spine on that thing.
They're not a fan of that very much. Apparently.
Look at the spine and the thickness in the spine.
Yeah,
of that thing.
I just reground the tip on it. It's now.
Oh no! I mean, like I snapped my Benchmades in like half.
Oh yeah, and I just broke the tip trying to pry a window out of a helo.
Oh, that we used to do that all the time. It's just
Robert, the Mac Tools from Louisiana guy, sent me this. He had his own custom. That's cool. I mean, these things have been around forever, but it's nice to have one of those little pocket razor blades.
Hell yeah.
Those are cool.
Couple deals.
Dude, I saw the video you had up. I messaged you about that. The general, what do you call it? The gasket punch kit there.
The general Tools, but gasket punch. We got a Matco.
Yeah, Matco actually rebranded that. I actually have it at the shop.
Well, see, here's the thing though. General Service. Here's what's interesting about that. General Service and Lang Tools are very similar, and I'm not so sure that I don't know what the story is with General Tools because they make their own stuff, but it's like I don't know which is which. They look exactly identical, and I'm wondering if Lang either builds it for General or General builds it for Lang. Hard to say.
As far as I can tell, so my Matco one is the exact same case as yours.
So is the
Lang comes in a different case.
Oh, does it?
I believe so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, when I was looking at them, I was like, damn, these things are identical. Let's look them up. Let's look them up here real quick. Right now, you got me curious, and you know how my curiosity is.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm doing the same thing. I'm looking it up on my other computer.
Yeah, it says it looks exactly like my gut.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like spitting image to the General one.
Yeah, the Lang's very similar, but it's a different gray. It's a lighter gray.
Do you have a cork top in yours?
A what?
A cork top to your certain Lang?
I don't have a Lang. I got the General, which is the Matco.
Oh, Matco. So is the label in the center of the box or the side?
Yeah, it's in the center.
So that's definitely
just like yours. They just put the Matco number there.
Yeah, the Lang's off to the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the same case.
It's crazy. But so Matco came out with a new set of pocket pry bars now.
I saw that post on Instagram and I laughed because I'm like, I will never buy them because I support my Mac dealer.
Well, I would love to show you the prototypes that I have, but obviously I have to keep them under wraps until we get them out of production at least. Get them coming. But I can promise you,
Matt's coming out with them. That's all I can tell.
Well,
or you're coming out with them with JD Tico, one of the two.
No, not with JD Tico.
He's got the ones with the magnets in them now, though, on the website.
So the Matco ones didn't have a magnet in them, but mine's gonna have. Some of them are gonna have magnets, and then there's gonna be ones that's gonna have a striking cap.
Is it gonna have the same style handle the Mac ones have?
Same exact style handles the Mac.
You know, I love that handle. That's honestly, I have 3 sets of them. I got all the colors. I got the orange, the red, and the green.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same hand. This handle is really nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is it's tiny, but
I love that handle. I really do. I think it's durable.
Yeah, it is a nice handle.
Color options, blue.
So far it's probably gonna be red or black. I'm not sure. Black is the cheapest.
I'd go with black. Don't do red. Do black.
I'm hoping it's not up to me. But then this is one of the ones I carry with me too, just because I was a
those are handy. Those are handy. Those are hard to find.
They are hard to find. This one's from Induction Innovations. You can tell she's been rummaging around in my.
That's been rode hard and put away wet.
Yeah,
a time or two. You know, the funny thing is, the reason I even have the gasket punch set is because a guy I was working with when I worked for the trash company, I needed a gasket. We went and bought a roll of gasket material. That's why I carry it in my box now. Same as how you just bought a whole thing of it. Save money. Nice.
Thank you guys. 7,002 subscribers. I mean, who would ever thunk it? Fat guy from Iowa. Just got 7,000 people that want to see my stupid asso do stupid things and talk about tools.
Yeah.
You know? Just good times. Good times. I appreciate every one of you guys.
Well, we can play the devil's advocate. How many people have seen a blown up Delco Remy starter?
Let me go back to this here. Ricardo Riviera was the one that he sent me a picture 2 days ago about, and was it you, Ricardo? I'm pretty sure it was. You sent me the picture from Matco. He bought a set from Matco. They're $50. Man, they ain't cheap.
What?
But, dude, let me get the picture pulled up.
Dude, I didn't even pay that for my Mac ones.
Yeah.
Like,
you can buy 2
nuts.
ones. Now, granted, keep in mind they're made in the USA. So let's, I don't want to knock on them too hard because they are USA made. So, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna knock on them because we talked about this last week after Wasted left. Matco sells everything they do at full price to the dealer, and the dealer has to mark it up.
Right.
That I'm not okay with.
Let me share this page real quick. Share screen. Share. Did that come up?
Yeah,
it's working on it.
Yeah.
Look at that. So this is the Matco pocket pry bars right here for $47.95. I want to know what you guys think. Let me go through here and just flip them through here. Why can't I enlarge these? Enhance.
As I'm making my head.
Look at the curve on this thing. It definitely looks like it's got peronis. Come on.
I don't know how well that handle's gonna hold up though, because that's like that super plasticky handle, like the smooth. It's not
the
like
same
the Mac.
as all the Lang. It's pretty much, I'm guessing, the same as the Lang stuff. They're gonna offer them. It's got a 55-degree angle. Oh wait, can we add this as an individual? Let's see what the individual cost is of them. What happened?
And there's your answer. The answer is no. Which ultimately, you know what that means is it's dealer only.
Yeah, if you ask, you can't afford it.
Specifications, set details. Yeah, we don't have a price on the individual, but I'm guessing we're gonna be calling it what, $16 a piece for the prices on them.
No, I guarantee they're $20 a piece, and they're gonna do it that way because it's cheaper. It's gonna be cheaper for them to sell it as a set. And I'm that guy who's like, oh, I lost 2. I'm just gonna buy a whole nother set at that point, or I broke one. And my problem is there a warranty section for what the warranty on those is?
Yeah, it's lifetime. Oh wait, let's go back. Let me check.
No. It's Matco. I guarantee it's not.
Let's see what it
I
says.
bet
here.
money on that.
30-day return, refund, replacement if you're not 100% satisfied. but
Well,
it does not give a lifetime specification.
Yep.
Made from steel, give you
So, my opinion, don't buy them. That's my 2 cents on that one.
That's definitely a little bit of a lapse in product placement. So,
well, I mean, yeah, you've got that extra. What is it? You said 55 degree or whatever. But now you're gonna screw me on a warranty purpose.
Let's see
It's
where
like,
we're at.
all right, well, enough's enough at that point, you know.
You're only as good as your tools. That I agree with that 100%. Anymore, you're only as good as your tools, and that's 100%. People can say that old saying, tools don't make the mechanic, but I'll tell you what. Go out there and diagnose a car without a scan tool and tell me that
no problem. I'll take a vacuum gauge out there. You didn't specify it had to be a modern car.
I'm saying a modern car today, and tools in today's modern cars, like go out and try to diagnose.
No, you're right, 100%. It's the same thing with modern tractor trailers. You can't do anything without a scanner anymore.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just one of those deals. Like that old saying is one of those ones that deleted itself. It just did a delete on it.
Mm-hmm. When in doubt, clear the codes and send it.
Yeah, some people, and like Ricardo Rivera, he told me, he said, I'm getting both of them. I was like, yeah, I understand, dude.
No, I mean, it's your money, spend it how you want. To me, the fact that like I can get the Mac ones in their lifetime, no matter what I do to them, that's worth the Mac price at that point.
I agree. What to do? Coming from Denver. What's up, Casey Hetzel? Thank you for joining. Appreciate that.
My mentality with the whole thing is with the Mac one, I can take that straight one, buy 2 sets, and make one a 55 degree.
Yeah.
Heat it up with a torch, make it 55 degree.
The problem with heating up with the torch is you just changed it now, so it could be brittle.
Yes, that does.
Or just bend it. Try to do cold bend, but if you cold bend it, they're brittle anyway to begin with, so you have to heat it. You don't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying. Tool steel, though. I mean, either way, you start heating it. It's.
I mean, yeah, you're borked if you do. You're borked if you don't. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the perk of having the induction innovations venom that I could probably do it that way.
Yeah, that would be the right way to
do it. The spot. Just do one little spot on it.
Most people are going to heat it with a torch and send it.
And then they're going to be like, oh, I melted my handle and a bunch of other stuff, whereas I can just eat that one little spot.
And then I dropped it one time and it shattered.
What's up, Joshua Brandenburg? How's it going, brother? I'm not going to lie, the new Mac one. Hey, I'm not knocking on them until I see them in my hands, but.
Oh, no, I'm not knocking them either. It's just the warranty thing throws me off.
The warranty definitely is
like, I've broken the Mac ones I have. I've broken my Mac ones. Like, multiple times. It's not like they don't break. I would
venture to say that if you're going to buy the Mac ones for $50 and they're not giving you a warranty on them, how can you justify? I mean, like, that's...
No, you can't justify that cost.
Yeah. That's my only problem with it is, like, that's a little bit... Yep, it's a 3-piece... What's up, Joshua? 3-piece set, yep. How you doing tonight, dude? I'm you know what? I'm just a critic. I'm a critic just like you guys, so I got to pick them apart and I got to figure out, you know, this is the process I go through in my mind. Maybe I get it. Maybe I find out, hey, I like that 55-degree angle. You know, they have the clip in the right orientation. One thing that Mac messed up on is they should have done the orientation for people because the clip goes like this on the outside. So when you clip it in, and then obviously this angle comes in and pushes into you. Some people complain about. Of course, I don't notice it, so it's kind of a moot point for me. But some people
I don't clip mine. I just dump them in my left front pant pocket.
Well, I mean, if you clipped it on the outside of the pocket, it would be facing out. I think may have been what they.
I think they did it for streamline purposes. You're not flagging anything at that point.
Well, I think it was packaging purposes because the way they come on the package. If you notice how.
The clip is into the back of the package.
Yeah, they use the clip to hold them in, and then has the bend on them. So I'm thinking that was just a marketing.
Well, here's the thing though: the covering though is a vacuum formed piece of plastic that they put over them, so it's not like They couldn't have just modified the vacuum form a little bit so you could put the clip on the other side.
What's up, Theo? Yep.
And for them to honestly fix the issue would be them just rotating the way the handle is in the jig when they make them.
Right.
So it's not like it's uncommon or a bad deal, you know?
Well, and some of us are tool addicts, you know. So that's the thing is, like,
Yeah.
if you look at the comments, dude, like, it wasn't Ricardo Rivera, it was Ricardo, another guy from my Instagram that sent that, and he has every set, including JTT codes. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, and I got to tell you, since I put the video up when I first saw these on YouTube, or I put when I first saw them on YouTube, when I first got a hold of these from my Mac dealer, I got so many of these pocket pry bars now because people sent me their versions, and you know, they were like, "Hey, can you check this out?" And I got probably, I could get. So the thing is, like, my plan is at some point in time is when people show up at my, especially if I get my new shop built, I am just going to give people, and I know some of you guys, subscribers, might be a little bit salty about this, but I think it's a benefit for the people that drive and travel my way. It's perks or little tools that I'm going to give to people. So if they come to my shop, you know, I can say, here you go. And I know some of you guys are going to be too far away or whatnot, but dude, I gave a bunch of stuff to Mark Schumacher when he came because he's been a good supporter. He's a subscriber or a member. Jude is a channel member too, regardless of the warranty, color the handles. I'm picking them up. Absolutely, Jude.
Because they got blue.
Because we're tool addicts. Hi,
No,
Josh.
I mean, that's the whole marketing genius. Is just like, if you make it, they will come. And Snap-on's had that mentality for years.
What's up, ETR Garage?
I'm waiting for JDT Co to get in here because he shipped my order, but he only shipped half of
it. He said he was going to stop by. I called him today. I was at a shop. What's up, Dino Mars? I talked to him. I was at a shop today, and this kid Brock that works there, he's a good dude, man. What a hell of a kid. What he's like 90% of what most people aren't these days. And I'm not gonna lie. New Mac ones are. Sorry, I'm jumping around. You know, I'm my ADHD. He bought one of the Thor impacts. He's like, yeah, I bought that from JD Co. I was like, no way. He goes, yeah. He goes, I seen you had him. So he watches JD Co shit, and you know, he loves it. Thor's just a beast.
Yeah, I bought. They had a rack for the side of the cart or whatever that had the tool holder and like the pry bar holder and a bunch of other stuff that you could put on it. And then I bought a boot for one of my tools, and they only shipped me the boot. And it's like, where's the other half of my order? So, I'm gonna complain. Where's my order?
Give him the crap. The angle of the dangle. That's right. The funny part is CP will bash on them. No, he will have to set a set just like index. Yeah, exactly. Because I can't.
Oh. I almost forgot to mention this to you because I just found them. You know those 75-degree offset wrenches you bought?
The Stahl Villa?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
SK made them in ratcheting.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Part number is 89450.
Well, we're going to look at that. 89.
Hold on, I got a link. I'll just send it to you. It's faster that way anyway.
Except for my freaking SK. Did you get them off Camel?
Nah, I got a better. The Camel one's a bad photo.
They're currently unavailable.
Yeah, I don't think they make them anymore.
Wow, and they're reversible.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I don't. It goes to my deal. Let me share this one right here. That's interesting. The only problem I have with that is these suckers look a little bit bulky down at the end.
I mean, you know how it is. I mean, you got to add the ratchet mechanism in there, but you know.
Stop turning blue.
Why is my Amazon in Spanish?
That might be my fault. Everything is in a different language coming from my internet right now.
That might be my fault.
No, I'm on Amazon and it somehow got to Spanish. It's not your fault. You did this before I
Dwayne
even
V,
got
what's
into
up? Appreciate you stopping by, Dwayne V. LNR.
I
Just
can't
got
make
done
this
watching
up.
CP, forgive me because I'm just a DIY that works on go-karts, mini bars. What are mini part? Oh, dude, these are, trust me, these things are like just handy little tool. So like I used a shit out of mine. In fact, you can kind of see mine are getting wore off now. And they have a very good for picking off clips off
I
electrical
love
clips.
the finish on those.
Yeah, the picking off the so if you got electrical clip or like if you just got to pry something like in like let's say on a go-kart or whatnot like that, you're working on a carburetor and you're trying to break that seal in between the intake manifold and the block, you got this thing on you and it's just kind of one of those things. It's an EDC thing where you carry it with you. What's the whole
I'm shaking my head at Wasted because he just saw my comment.
I listen. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just on CP. I'm just getting to my life.
Oh man!
But yeah, it was a Ford product.
And now I have to go read your response.
I'll just say
So,
it was that was a Ford video. It wasn't one of my GM
oh
products.
shit, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well, the reason I put it up, I don't know if you saw the second image, but the second image was some just random subscriber of mine that was got in on
Yeah,
it.
I read it. That's why I
like,
commented what I commented because I knew you'd get a kick out of that. I'm like, I'll do it. Just we can't be filming no shitty GM products.
Yeah.
that's a
As I'm
possibility.
repping my Mac tools. Check it.
CMG, hope not. Got some of those. Them little pocket pry bars come in handy. Absolutely, checkmate. Especially, dude, they are one of those things like you're just talking about, like he said right here. Hello, everybody. Replace the shift cable in a Cadillac. So, like, sometimes, I mean, there's even parts where if I'm trying to, like, I know you can use these. Don't get me wrong, but it's something about this little angle on this.
It's perfect. It honestly is perfect.
Because you can get in against something like this. I'm trying to show it with but you can get into something like this and just pry on it just ever so slightly. Not something you have to put a ton of pressure on, and that's not. But these things are just amazing. Ever since
the more we talk about it, the more I want that 55-degree one to see how handy that might be.
Well, that's just it. That's it. And once again, one of the reasons why I buy tools is because I buy them so some people don't have to, but some people still want to buy them because they're curious as well. I mean, that's just all there is to it. It's curiosity.
Oh, you want to laugh? I just spent $10,000 on fucking on parts this week.
Oh no!
So I can do that with one part. I mean,
I mean, I'm also working on a fleet of trucks, and you're working on an airplane. I don't want to hear it there, Wasted.
I'm just saying, weird flex, bro.
When did you go to Sicily, Wasted?
Say what now?
Yeah, can you share?
I think didn't you fly in there like 2-3 days ago?
No, I got in here about 9 hours ago, 12 hours ago, something like that.
I saw the photos you posted on Instagram.
Yeah, shooting out the little window. I got some good little bits.
Mark Schumacher, staying warm. Speak of the devil, another channel member, a fellow trucker. Him and Larry and Raging are like the three. They're the top truckers of the channel. So. Wrenching Bowl. Good, and you, Theo, Country Mile. Alan Kaufman, what's up, brother? Another Iowa fella. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Wow, too.
Holy crap,
Mark.
This is what I get for not.
Oh no!
I think he senses your fear. Get over there and face him. Dad. No, get over there and face him. You can't run from him. He's gonna win. Round 1 fight. Yeah, win it! Win it! Yeah! Yeah!
Win it! Thank you, brother.
I'm on fire.
I'm taking that out of the page of old
Destroyer.
Yeah, dude. Not. He does a little bit more You know, he does a little bit more elaborate on some boobies, but I don't have much stuff loaded up. But
listen, Destroyer is the gold standard that we all try to live up to.
Yeah, I don't want to take over because Destroyer has a hell of a stream on Tuesdays because he got me right involved with Destroyer. Not only that, this is Destroyer. Another shout out to Destroyer. That's Destroyer. Destroyer did that for me, so he's a minty fellow. Mark Schumacher. Yeah. Holy shit! I gotta say one thing. Being broke in Utah can't be that bad. Because it's better.
He broke down. He says he broke down in Utah.
Huh?
He's broke down in Utah. How did he broke?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to be broke down, but I think in Utah it'd be a lot better place to be than broke down in Chicago. You know what I mean?
Fair point. You can go get high and they don't care.
Right. Yeah, dude, that sucks, Mark. If you're down or whatnot, that's definitely terrible. What's going on with your truck, buddy? Yeah, that sucks. Raging, Larry and Raging.
Is it a Chevy by chance?
No, it's a semi. He's a truck driver. He's a truck driver. Is it
an international?
Well, I don't know what. I think he might drive a Western Star, maybe. I don't know what. What do you drive, Mark? You're not winning it, obviously, with the.
Really?
Oh no wipers, no turn signals, middle of freaking nowhere. Oh no!
Oh, that's the worst. And then you got to pay the travel. Then you got to pay the travel costs for the road guy or the tow truck.
Well, that's even worse. I mean, because if you're in the middle of nowhere in Utah, that would suck. Because there ain't nothing in some parts of Utah. Man, that sucks. I appreciate you spreading some Christmas cheer, and I hope some good karma comes your way, brother. Because that's
you should honestly send that $50 back to him. He's going to need it for the tow.
He's got a company truck.
Oh, never mind that. It's their money.
It's good.
Yeah. Dude, Mark Schumacher is a beast. Him and Larry Borgstrom and Ragin, these guys are like, they're on the road all the time. Oh, he's got a Detroit Cascadia Freightliner.
But you got a DD15 probably?
Probably. He's got a newer truck. Likely. Yeah.
Junk motor.
Need tool trucks this week. No, I actually had to turn. This is a funny story. I had to turn down 3 tool trucks this week. Didn't have time. Is that just odd or what? That's not like CP. Oh, you got some tools this week, did you?
Stuff I owned already, but I picked up some FDX sockets this week. Some more.
Really?
I went and got the shallow standards. My dealer cut me a hell of a deal on them. $300 for the shallows. You really can't beat that. Snap-on doesn't even give you that pricing on the buy one get ones.
Hell no.
Got some more Wobble Plus extensions. Other than that, I didn't buy anything this week.
I'll be damned. Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff, but I haven't had time to pick it up. I spent way too much money as usual. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I gotta stop. I gotta stop because I have to have money for this building, and that's another thing is that's got to stop. I need to do a video about building the building, and I'm just not sure where to start right now. Went to the city, talked about plans and stuff like that. Better have a Detroit.
Yeah, you see, Larry, that's where you're wrong. Because the Detroit, unless it's a Series 60, is worthless.
Switching column is bad. Damn.
That's not uncommon. Yeah, those go bad all the time.
So actually, Wesley Wilson, this is an interesting topic that I talked about last week, and good to see you, brother. This guy.
I can answer that question because I work for a school.
Well, they're actually making it harder. Yeah,
it's gonna be harder because they want to be more stringent on who's actually on the road now.
Yeah, so they're actually making it that in 2022 the changing that you have to have 120 hours minimum of test time before.
We got 104. Our course at the school I work for is 140 before we even send you for testing.
Is it 140?
We're 140.
Standards.
That's just how our curriculum is.
Right.
It's just how we're set up, and
That's not-
literally, so my bosses were down at they were down in DC when all this was going down last month or whatever. And they were going through all the getting approved as an approved school. They looked at our curriculum and they're like, "Yeah, you're good. Your curriculum's literally what we're doing." So we're well within it. So it is what it is.
I mean,
They're
it's
just
one of those things.
big government keeping you down at that point because they're trying to stick their hands in the pot where they shouldn't be. They're now forcing you to go to a school. You don't have a choice. After February of 2022, if you don't have your permit, you have to go take the course. You don't have a choice. Now is the time to go get your permit, guys. Anyone who's planning to get their CDL, get your permit now.
Right. It would be. Well, you've got a couple weeks, but if you don't get it now, you're definitely gonna have a little bit harder time. But
you have until February, the end of February, I believe it is, not the first. I believe it's the end of February. Don't quote me on that. It might be the 1st of February. I could be wrong. To get your permit. Start studying. Go take it in January.
What's up, Bubba? What's up, Big Block 402?
Yeah,
Minty
Mark,
girls,
that
eh?
sucks though. I'm gonna run back to Mark's comment real quick.
Yeah, good.
Gotta drive in shit weather, no turn signals or wipers.
Yeah, you don't need those.
Yeah.
They're overrated.
Big Block 402, man. I see you out there flexing those 64 Chevy pics. You dirty scallywag, you anyways. Like, I'm just like jealous as hell. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you for teasing me like that, Big Block. I appreciate that. Yeah. Stuff with please. Did you get all links out to everybody?
I only sent it to the 2-3 you told me to. So if you want me to get them on out to them, I'll get it to them.
Well, narcoleptics and dudes.
Dudes and Cummins.
Yeah, they're more than welcome to come on now. We've been on for 57 minutes already. Time flies. I feel like I just started this. I feel like I just started this thing like 15 minutes ago, and it's already blown through 57 minutes. So,
holy crap!
We can spend the next hour. And Narcoleptics is an awesome guy. I love talking to that dude.
Oh yeah, I think he is getting close to hitting the 3,000 mark too. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Stuff with Cletus. Hey, Big Block. Big Block's a great guy too, man. I love all you guys. That's no joke. Cajun Coin Counter. You guys just Warren Buffett owns a share of trains and tracks, and he's also a big donor. Yep, Warren Buffett is definitely keeping the man down on the road. 18 wheels. Glad I got several years ago. Thanks for Hey, Wesley Wilson, dude. I didn't know you had a 427 Stingray Corvette. You dirty. That's like the only Corvette I absolutely love. I am just a huge fan of that. I'm just a dumb farmer. I'd get caught. Can't use that. Farmers got a whole different set of regulations too, man.
Yeah, you guys aren't. Your regulations aren't changing.
You basically get to drive and do whatever you want to with a truck. You just got to have a CDL.
No, you don't. You don't even need a CDL. As
Well,
long as you're within a certain distance of your farm.
Right, but most guys now, I think they have CDLs.
A lot of them do. We have a lot of farmers come through just to get it. But once you have it, you're still stuck with the restrictions of a CDL at that point, except for weight. You don't have to really worry about weight.
You getting snow? Actually, let me look. I don't think we're getting snow yet. I haven't looked because I've been in the house for about an hour. No snow. Still spitting and.
Mark, you're not wrong. There's a lot of assholes trying to race their trucks, and they think foot to the floor and rolling coal is the way to go. But I mean, you get there when you get there. Follow the speed limit. Obviously, your broker or whoever you're getting your load from they understand it's going to take a certain amount of time. You can't be speeding. You can't get pulled over. You can't get tickets. You don't want those problems. You don't want to be going through a scale. There's a bunch of stuff that.
I know a bunch of farmers around here. They got because they sell their corn in the wintertime. They go a ways away. They go to because we got a bunch of different ethanol plants, so some of them will go to different places if they can get better deals in there.
Oh yeah, they'll cut a deal at a certain price or whatever, and
Right.
for a certain amount of weight
Yep.
or whatever it is, or bushels, certain amount of bushels of corn.
Yep. I need to send some pics, so I did a frame off plus the 32 Ford pics. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Wesley's got some pretty cool stuff. I just was recently like I don't know why I didn't look at his Instagram before, but man, he's got some really sweet stuff. Pretty cool dude. Pretty cool dude for sure. Correction.
Forgot how much I actually like this hat.
What's that?
Forgot how much I like this hat.
In your opinion, what's the easiest car to work on? Poof.
What? Any Crown Vic ever.
Well, I would actually have to say that probably the easiest car to work on would be like probably an early 60s or late 60s Impala. or
that.
Anything that's in my opinion, like anything with just carbureted and plugs, if you want to go, but as far as you'd have to go by years, like anything in the early 80s, oh man,
all day long.
I would have a hard time telling you which one would have been the easiest one. Probably a K car, to be honest with you. K car in the early 80s would probably been the easiest one. Early 90s would have probably been like a Illumina GM 3.1. I literally made enough money with early GMs on doing intake gaskets. I'm not even joking. I could do intakes, heads, the whole 9 yards, rip motors out. Like it was like taking my underwear off. Sometimes I could do them so fast.
I see that. I raise you a Geo Metro.
Geo Metro is probably a little bit easier because you can pick the engine up out of the bay. So yeah.
Without a hoist or anything, it's so light you can just pick it up yourself.
Yep.
With the transmission and everything.
Or you just take the car up off the top of it, just lift the car up, shut it out of the way.
Just unbolt the body from the frame. Just pick the freaking body up.
555. This dude's like done a bunch of. He's got some videos on his channel. He's been over in the Philippines rolling around doing some motorcycling and whatnot. He's got cool
we need
stuff.
to answer his question. The word is the bird.
The bird is the word.
The word is the bird, and the word is ear flapper John Deere cap.
Junk deer.
Yeah, Johnny Popper deer. Which
you know why they paint John Deere's green, right?
Why is that? Oh, because it's color of money.
No, so you don't have to see the eyesore in the field when it breaks.
I believe Kelly.
You know why they paint case tractors red?
Why is that?
So when shift change comes, when they're out in the field, they can find the tractor.
Oh man, the tractor.
I'm a huge case fan too, CP. So
no, I like old John Deere's. I like old John Deere's, but I like Farmalls and IHs. None of the new
the
shit.
old McCormick.
I don't like anything
stuff.
new though. If it's like most of everything made 2000 and newer, I could care less about. And
I mean,
they have no substance. I've got to make one. Iowa, Minnesota can haul from field to farm, but they can't take the elevator ethanol plant. So that's why the guys here in Iowa have their CDLs too. So, and it makes more sense for us. Mike's coming in. I got to go grab something real quick. So, you talk amongst yourselves.
What is up, brother?
What are you guys doing?
Just hanging out, talking about tools and stuff over here on old CP the Tool Addict show.
Nice. I'm trying to. I hope I'm coming through all right. I'm super glitchy on this side.
It seems pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, seems good on my end.
Good. Let's do it, man. I'm excited. I was going to wrench on that turd, but I was like, no, I'll come in here and hang out for a bit.
Was that a Chevy Trailblazer, like an 03?
Oh, yes. That's the new daily. It's a 04 Trailblazer. It's like 250,000 miles.
Off by a year.
Yeah, it's going to replace my 93 Tercel as my daily. So.
Well, that's an upgrade.
Yeah, definitely an upgrade there.
Big time. So.
Oh, man, we are way behind the comments. I'm going to wait for him to get that.
You're never going to catch up on comments at this point there, bud.
Yeah. He does.
Latest 2 months.
All right. What do you got going on here? What are you doing here?
You ever seen a starter blow up? Now you have.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What did you do?
It was defective starter. We put it in last week, and let's just say it fell out of the truck.
Oh my god.
These bolts broke. The gearbox internally locked up on it.
Wow.
International with the shit box.
Yeah, that's
I
an
am
impressive
impressed.
failure.
We got that. Oh, here's my plow truck. Pretty sure that's not supposed to do that.
I don't see anything wrong here. It'll pass.
I don't see nothing wrong there either. Just totally got to send it to get springs put on it. Then we can play the game of who can find me some wrenches. My week's been interesting, man. It's been real interesting.
Oh,
It's
damn it.
getting warm in here.
Click the button too
Mike,
quickly.
what's up, brother? How you doing?
What is up, dude?
Dude, look at that lift in the back. You got
Raging. First of all, that's got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that it's a Cummins that it's bolted into, and more to do with the fact that Delco can't build a goddamn starter anymore.
That's sad about the starter, dude. I can't believe you broke. Like, did you just keep cranking on it? I mean, what the heck happened? You got water in the cylinder?
So that truck literally sits in the in our straight back section in the yard, and it goes forward and backwards, and they start and stop all day long with it. That starter had been in for less than a week, which means there was something defective with the starter that we got originally in that gear reduction starter. So it'll spool up, and it has the torque to turn the engine over. Starter's under warranty. I called up my dealer that I bought it from. I'm like, hey, I just had this thing blow up on the yard. They can't get the truck started. He's like, oh, shit. And he sent me a starter within a couple hours.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I mean, and they warrantied it out, man. It's a $600 starter. I'd hope they would.
Speed Ranch on a Metro today. We got a full house here tonight, fellas.
Yeah.
Let me run through this real quick. Wooden Metal, what's up? Eleanor. Wesley Wilson. Brother, you're awesome. Thank you for the $19.99 super chat. I appreciate that. You are the man. Without a doubt. You're too kind, man. You always have been super supportive of this channel. You are I'm lucky. That's all there is to it, man, to have guys like you. So we've got Mike from Narcoleptics Customs. We kind of got a packed cast here. We haven't seen Hard Knocks Forge forever. America.
America.
Yeah. Mike, if you guys
to answer that question on the starter OEM, actually, that's the Delco is what came out of it. The Delco is what goes in it.
Thanks.
And Mark's right though. If you're gonna get your CDL, you might as well get all your endorsements for it, like hazmat and your doubles and tanker. It's worth the money.
Yeah. So Mike from Narcoleptic Customs, this dude's been on Drag Week, knows all the big dogs. And
I don't know about that, but I've talked to him.
Yeah, well, you had some pretty cool people. The Blaine Stark, the Blaine and Tom and Blaine Stark, dude. That was a bucket. That's a bucket list. Meeting those guys, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, if they were at PRI today together, and 815 LSX Swaps was up there yesterday. Got to meet Tom and saw all the posts from Blaine today, dude. There's crazy stuff at PRI right now.
Thank you for reminding me about the PRI thing, because I have someone I need to go unsubscribe from right now.
Nice, because of PRI. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Hard Knocks Forge is a legend in the YouTube tool community. He's been around the game since before the game was a game. And
nice.
You just happen. Narcoleptic, you just happened to remind me that Kuhn released a video on PRI today. So, time to unsubscribe. I'm done.
What's PRI?
It's the whole Tool Expo and racing
I thought,
shit.
Yeah, it's more like race car SEMA.
Yep.
Yes.
Way to...
Essentially.
Yeah.
So
it's race car SEMA. That's the best way to put it.
Who released the video on PRI that you're talking about, Cummins?
Coon.
Oh, what?
Clay.
Why would he do anything on that?
Because he's there, apparently.
Where did he get it?
I wish I was there.
I have no idea, because he doesn't fix cars. He don't fix trucks.
We won't get into that.
He doesn't own a trucking company.
Yeah.
And he's not a cop.
Anymore.
Yeah. We won't get into that wormhole. We've already dug down deep enough for that. So we won't beat that dead horse. We'll put our bats away on this one. But I personally don't understand that. But yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's YouTube. It is what it is. So
It's just I'm done dealing with his crap and watching his junk videos at this point.
Old Knox has been out there just slamming stuff out right and left on his Instagram. Hard Knocks. You got a bunch of tool videos probably you got to do too, huh?
The other day, my camera quit working, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I went and checked it. The SD card's full. I think it's like 128 gigabyte. Went to download it onto the computer. The computer said, "Nope, we're all out of fucking terabyte space." And I'm like, "God damn it! I do have to start editing videos."
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a rough movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad problem to have, though.
Listen, just do what I did and get yourself another 5 terabytes of hard drive. Throw it in.
Yeah. It's a lot easier that way.
The problem with doing that, though, Wasted, is the price of freaking silicon right now is so high.
That can be an issue.
Speak of the dudes with the wrenches.
Now we got dudes with wrenches, so it is a packed house now. We got star stuff fast here, man. I feel fortunate. Mike, I appreciate you coming on, and Knox, I appreciate you guys. You guys don't get around on.
I love. Oh, I know. I was going to be out here wrenching on the new daily, and I was like, nah, I'm going to jump on. I had asked Wasted earlier, man, is anybody going to be on tonight? I'm like, 9 subs from 3,000. I'm like, come on. I'm going to have to do a little whore in here real quick and ask for some subs. But I'm glad Dudes is on because his backdrop is always the coolest. Like, it's just a car in the garage with the lighting behind him. Awesome, dude. Awesome.
That's his mood lighting.
It sets the mood for wanting to maybe work on some cars and have a cocktail.
Or maybe cleaning out the car that's been sitting there for weeks.
Or maybe get yourself one of them nice ginger drinks.
Oh.
Hard Knocks basically, he kind of, I guess he would be kind of my mentor into this when I first started doing YouTube. Like he was like the first guy I hung around with, and so it was. That's why I miss the guy. I miss Knox. He was on. In fact, I did my first live stream with Knox. I think it was on your channel too, wasn't it?
I think it probably was. Yeah.
Yeah. So he popped my cherry.
Oh.
I just subbed you, Narc.
Mike,
You won't be disappointed if you like racing. I like, and Mike builds like the craziest part builds. That's what it's all about, right, Mike? You can tell me a little bit about your channel, so these guys that don't know you that are on my channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Whatever we want to build, we kind of dig off into. We've got a 70 MG mid makes 400 or 300 wheel, about to make 400 wheel, weighs 2,000 pounds. It's got a big turbo on a small 4-cylinder, and then I've got a 500 wheel horsepower C10 truck that's pretty much my daily if it's not raining. And then we've got the Narcs cart, which is a death cart. It's a 03 Grand Marquis with a turbo 4.6 in it. It's been on 2 race weeks and Cletus and cars, and we've put 10,000 miles on it with nobody. So it's a ton of fun. We do a ton of stuff.
And not only that,
then,
you have
my brother's working on.
What's that? Go ahead.
What the heck was that? I was gonna say my brother's working on a 65 International, putting a LT 6.2 in and a 8-speed. So that'll be pretty neat video once I start dropping it.
Did you mention your 66 in there too?
Yeah, I just said C10, but yeah, it's a 66.
Yeah.
Don't mind me as I'm ringing the bell right now.
Yeah, I was like, what is
I heard 69 International. Bell.
Narcs also has a 66. So he really caught my attention.
Yeah.
He's got an LS Swap 66 that's battered in a mother trucker, and I love that thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's exactly what I want to do. I want to buy a 66. Remember when CP had?
Yeah, we.
I don't know what happened.
When we hit 3,000 subs sometime next week, I'm going to replace the leaf springs in it and put a traction bar in, and we're going to attempt a 300-foot burnout again.
Ooh.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Sometime next week.
What's the Dodge pickup got in it?
It's going to be tonight. You hit
The
3,000.
lifted Dodge.
Yeah.
Well, bring it on. The big Dodge was a S366 Cummins. So it's 100 over injectors, studs.
6.7. Yep, I know.
Yep.
Way too much.
It had a $10,000 transmission in it twice. And then
Well, that's not uncommon for those.
days. Oh yeah, it had 40s and a 10-inch lift, and it was a really funny story. This dude pulls up in a Challenger, like a base V8 Challenger, whatever that model would be, and we were on the highway. From like 50 to about 90, we were ahead of him, pulling a trailer with a 64 Caddy on the back. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, after that, aerodynamics took us, but yeah, that truck was nasty.
I mean, the fact that you drug his ass on the highway.
Oh, I can only imagine the conversation that he was having. Yeah,
that begs the question: if you drop another
150,000
transmission, well, I have to preface this: is that a console truck or is that a bench truck in the front seat?
Yeah, it was a bench truck. Sorry.
So it's a bench truck. If you drop another transmission, it blows up. Do the stick swap.
We had discussed that, but Steven has since sold it and bought his wife a Yukon Denali XL, and we're going to put a Whipple on it. Yeah. Dude, they had a third kid, man. You can't, 3 kids in the truck and lifting the car seat in and out.
Anymore. Nope.
Hey, you can't be friends with. You still be friends with me.
We are on our way. Thank you, CJ's
Yeah,
info.
it was pretty gnarly truck.
My plan was to meet you on one of the Rocky Mountain Race Weeks until I decided that I was going to build a shop on my little humble piece of lands. And now I'm kind of like,
dude,
that's.
I hear you, man.
It's going to put a damper, but I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen, I'll drag him out. I'll put him
a shop. Yeah.
As Wasted takes over CP's stream.
A shop's way more important than Rocky Mountain Race Week.
Dude, Rocky Mountain Race Week is just, I mean, I am addicted to it. Like, I literally was like, that whole, I was letting a stream play from the bank shift while I was working the whole time. Like, when I would come on, oh, God, dude. And I mean, it looks miserable, but it looks fun miserable all at the same time.
Oh, it's the best way to be stressed out all the time. It's the best way. Because you get no sleep leading up to it. You get no sleep during the week. You get no sleep after you get home because you're fixing shit you broke. It's all worth it for sure.
I want to take something mild at first. I'm not going to lie. I want to be kind of a pussy and take something that's going to be reliable and just kind of go so I can get a feel for it and not be,
Yeah, dude.
That's kind of.
That cuts out everything in my fleet, so never mind then.
I mean, I want it to be fun the first time I go, and then it'll motivate me.
Listen, we'll have fun in all of my shit boxes. It just won't. None of it's going to be reliable.
Are you dirty dog? Are you drinking the pie?
It's a testament.
So race week, do you have to drive a car?
Oh, look at that! He's got a nice one. Oh, dude.
Can I bring a 4BT powered shifter cart?
That's got to be street legal.
Ooh, they'd love that. Yeah, it's got to be headlights, taillights, blinkers, all that stuff.
That can be arranged.
Legal.
I mean,
yeah, as long as you're legal in your
I'll go to
state,
Harbor Freight and buy a taillight package for a trailer.
Listen, Leroy goes on it. That is not very street legal.
I'll register it in Montana.
And some of you guys don't know, not only tools is my deal, but I'm trying to transition into building something. It's probably not going to happen though next year. Now I wanted to, thought I was going to go that route, and I actually dissolved my shop. In fact, I'm done with right now as of now I'm 100% mobile tech only. But I'm going to build a shop at my house, so that kind of really put this. It was one of those things I had to pick or choose. You know, there's not saying something won't come up because I mean, how much money could like if you get a car, if I got a 66 that come through my lane that is the right price, and an LS motor to throw in is really not that much money. And Narks or Mike, when you do most of your LS swaps, are you getting your computers sent out and get them tuned or pre-tuned, like factory kind of set up and get deleted on them when you send them out?
We have a local guy that'll delete. Like if we're running a stock, he'll delete it, and then we have another guy here local that'll do the harness. It's like $350 for a harness. You take him the harness from your donor, he cuts it down, clears the code for another $75, and then for $425 we've got a harness that came off a running driving car, goes on one.
Yeah, I trimmed down some of the harness, and I got a local guy here too, but he doesn't do much with the computers. But I send the computer out for $200. I've been doing Jeeps like crazy. Like my buddy Ben just did a Jeep, and then my buddy Dan just did a Jeep, and they're awesome. I mean, for the Jeeps, they're like, it's amazing for those guys to do those things. They're so freaking easy to do. I mean, they're stupid simple.
I was gonna say, you probably have a friend that has HP tuners that would. I mean, the credits are $75 or $80 now, and just pay them $100, and I'm sure it'll take 4 minutes for them to do it. So
yeah, I haven't really gotten into that, but I have GM software, so I can mess around with a factory computer. But taking out all the stuff like the HP tuners has the ability to do, I have not gotten into that realm of doing that stuff. And it was really for $200 to get a computer sent back to me. It'll run a stock. I mean, it was plug and play. I don't know, and just since you're here, because I don't know what they have planned for the Volvo build. But at one time we were talking about doing a stock one, and I personally think that's the way to go at first. For a budget build.
For sure. Just get it running, especially with the timeline you guys have. Like, you end up like a Terminator X or something, or X Max. I don't know what trans you're running, but you end up with the X Max in it, you're gonna, so then you got to figure out all the tuning and all that kind of stuff. And I just run a stock computer in it.
Exactly. It takes a lot longer to tune that because we put a Terminator X in my buddy's Jeep, and that was actually a bigger pain in the ass than I expected because it wasn't tuned right. And then I was like, well, you can sit there and fiddle with everything on the screen, but it's not convenient at all.
Well, you can get base maps. The Holly website has base maps for most stuff to get you close to it.
If you got, I don't have that software though. So if you have that software, I guess that might be, or you can get it downloaded. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, it's actually all on this computer I'm on right now.
Oh, really? So I guess you'll be able to think with that a little bit. No. I got to tell you, with the plug and play, getting it's stupid easy. I mean, like, it's literally your harnesses. You get your harness; it's all set up. I mean, Mike, they're just like, it's like swapping a 350 less tuning the carburetor, which is like, I think it's actually a simpler system, in my opinion, because I know everything on a standard LS, so I can just pop that in, hook shit up, and go. I mean, I rarely have any problems. We've started both motors that I've done on that with just plugging them in.
What's your end goal for that car? Like, are you guys going to do some kind of boost or something like that on that car, the Volvo?
So Cletus isn't opposed to it, but it's I don't know. Some of those, I'm going to just scumbag him into putting turbos on it one day and building it more and more. But he wants to keep it cheaper and get it running and going first, which is why we're not going. I think a full turbo setup in 4 or 5 days is probably a little ambitious. But like, I think down
the only reason I asked that question is if you're trans are you using
4L80.
What trans are you guys going to run? Man, you'd maybe almost be better off to look. Yeah, you'd almost be better off to look at the X-Max, the Terminator setup, if that's the real plan for later on down the road, is to do turbo, because you're going to spend $500 cutting down the harness, getting the VATs turned off, then to in a year, say, spend another $1,500. Well, if you look at it that way, you're only $1,000 in, but.
And that's where I was
instead of spending the money double.
Exactly, and that was my only idea behind it when I was pushing toward going that route, because if he's planning on keeping it, which he says he is, he's basically going to be his channel toy car, reliable, turn it on, drive it, that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Man, you guys need to be wearing out Holly and be like, listen, we're going to do this. We're going to live stream a bunch of it 5 days in April and just send them an email every week. So somebody says, here's an X-Max, leave me alone.
Thank you, Princess Tammy, for the $5 holler. I agree with you. Every time I hear the word shitbox, I mostly classed out Jeep Cherokee, SD axles, XO cage, full send it into the rocks. Exactly.
That's like Charles Garage stuff right there.
Yeah. Stephen Doolittle, what's up? I asked you if I want to drive a truck. Whoever let me know, please. I'm not sure. Okay. Jeeps are a kick-ass vehicle. Some people like them. I'll be honest with you. I am not a fan of Jeeps. I don't mind working on them when I'm transferring everything GM parts to them, though, because that makes my life feel a whole lot safer. I
would take them a hinge or rocks or.
Yeah.
I mean, because technically it's a Willys that's legal and just doesn't say Willys on it.
Well, my buddy, let me show. Actually, I have a picture of my buddy's Jeep that he did. This one we did a 5.3 swap on. Let's see here. Where's the hell is my? How do I get? What happened to my? Oh, here we go. Right there. So there's CJ5 right there. Basically took the tub off and did everything to that. I got more pictures, but I didn't upload anything. But it's got that was with the Holly system on it, the Terminator X, and it like I said, it just sucked because to sit there. First of all, it wouldn't idle, and then when it started up, it wouldn't start up right. Like it wouldn't start. You couldn't. It wasn't turnkey, so we couldn't get it to start up and idle. And I was messing with things, and it's that little screen is not very fun to play with. I can tell you that much when you're trying to adjust things on there. So I couldn't get the idle learn to go on it. It said it's supposed to be self-learning idle, and I've never messed with the system before up until that point. And then I talked to my buddy he does all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, dude, he just bring it over to me. I got the program loaded. Maybe a lot like Wasted Talents got, and then he just dumped it in there, and it made life 10 times easier. So yeah, not as far as having something to be upgraded and whatnot, but the initial cost, unless the thing is that in something older, what I like a 66, I'm gonna go the stock system, because I can do everything with it that I need to for the most part. I just want the deletes done out of the PCM, and it just makes life a whole lot easier to have that for me, because you can swap out a stock PCM and not have to worry about doing any tuning on it right then. Eventually, I can decide to upgrade it, but you can. I watched Stapleton AutoWorks. He runs a stock PCM on his 6.2 with a turbo, so it's not uncommon to get it in there and mess with them. Like, you can do it. So,
yeah. My old truck is on a stock ECU.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So you can do it. I'm willing to learn it, but I'm just not wanting to mess with it right away at first. I want to do the swap, get it going, and get it driving nice, and then. I guess I'm just old now, and I don't want to play around with that stuff as much as I used to. I remember the days of building cars.
Yeah, well, that's what we did.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's what we did with the old truck, was we ran for basically a year while I built the turbo and gathered parts. I ran completely stock and then just upgraded everything, took it back to the tuner, and he knocked out the tune.
Oh yeah. What's up, Anthony O? How you doing? So Knox, what have you been doing getting into? How many besides that apple pie, you slick W? This guy got me so wasted last time we was up here.
It's fun shit.
CP, no one puts it in the pie hole but you. That was a choice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was definitely putting it in my pie hole. That's for sure. That is a night I will never. Like I don't even remember. We went through the Mexican restaurant, bought a whole bunch of Mexican.
Yep.
And there was just a massive amount of turmoil.
Wait, you can buy Mexicans at a Mexican restaurant now?
Well, it was Spanish food or whatever. Oh, we got another guy here. Stuff with Cletus.
What up?
Since we're
Whoa,
talking,
whoa, whoa! We got more than 6 in here. Holy crap!
you're disappearing.
That's a
Yeah, my
first.
shirt's green, so
Your Ninja Turtle shirt is not working out for you today.
dang it, man.
Dang it.
Dude, we gotta get you like a whole green suit so we can just have a floating head, Cletus.
We got
Yeah,
two
do
Arkansas fellers, 2 Iowa fellers, 1 Massachusetts feller, 1 Louisiana.
Connecticut.
No, I'm not Louisiana. I'm Sicilian now.
Oh,
Yeah, Sicily,
Of course,
1982. I want
Yeah,
to find
yeah. Don
I want-
Corleone.
Yeah.
June 6, 1944. Just go to Normandy right quick.
Does anybody not remember that from the Golden Girls? When what's her name? The older Golden Girl who used to say Sicily, 1982, and she would tell her stories.
Nope, I missed the Golden Girls reference. My bad.
You not remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
You spend a lot of time with your grandma, I can tell.
Cletus is fading
Does I-
away. Don't mind him.
I caught it.
you'll be all right.
CP pays for his 3 yards coming. Oh yeah. Yep.
Keep forgetting that he. That was a recent upgrade though for most of you guys.
What the heck? Now I have to squint to see y'all. Change it. Can I change it? I don't think I can change the layout much. Oh, there we go.
No, that's even worse.
How about that?
I can work with this. All
Yeah.
right.
So let's talk about dudes a little bit since we haven't talked about dudes. We'll just
Yeah, his
give everybody a
unkept beard
little
and
bit of
the
screen
green
time.
light behind him. And
Oh, what do you got there, dudes? Oh,
he's got the Mora knife that I want. Like,
he's got himself one of them Morakiv knives.
She's a chisel.
The chisel.
that's the one I want too. That's the worst part. Like I've been eyeing that on Amazon for months, and I just can't pull the trigger.
I've had this for quite a few years. I use it to strip cables a lot. So
I can't bring myself to buy it.
They're cheap. They're
Great
cheap.
knife.
I know, but I still can't. Like, I'm cheap.
Estelle. Yes, Estelle would say that. Exactly. Cajun Coin Hunter. Exactly. Estelle would say Sicily. 1980. Sorry. I can't get off. I'm having an old guy moment. I'm sorry. I'm 43 and I'm starting to get to that age.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to look it up. You're gonna once you see it, you'll probably go, "Oh, I don't know why that stuck in my mind. It always did." From that, I'm a weird dude. You know what can I say? I'm weird. enough-
Actually, seeing as dudes is here, he's the guy to ask. Hey, do you got a C300 by chance?
No.
57.
Wow. We found something he doesn't have.
I know.
I want to know, dudes, how much did they pay you to be on that Snap-on holiday cover?
Oh.
There was a Snap-on holiday cover?
Yeah, you didn't see that shit?
No.
The holiday magazine?
Don't tell him.
They just
Don't
stole
tell
his
him.
picture offline.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Do I need to find this?
Guy looks just fucking like him. Just fucking
CP
like
goes and finds
You know,
the Snap-on.
I get that a
holiday
lot.
catalog.
There's a lot of people that be like, you look like this guy. You look
You
like
do.
this Hispanic guy. You look like this Italian guy. You look like this Saudi Arabian guy. You know, it's whatever.
He looks like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like that dude that drives that van.
Between
with
two
the windows.
firsts, but in dude's case, it'll be between 2 Saabs or between 2 Volvos.
Yeah. I can always change my look. It's fine.
Somebody can find that Snap-on holiday cover and send it to me.
Stand by.
If you got, yeah.
Stand by.
'Cause I got to see this now. And since Knox said that, I definitely got it. Knox, you gonna come up here in April? Hang out with all these guys with us?
Yeah.
My
let me know
dealer
when it is.
uploaded it to
It's gonna be right at the
Facebook.
same
so-
place, same great place, same great. When is it, Cletus? I don't know the exact dates.
April 10th or 11th.
Wasted knows, yeah.
We're gonna be in April because we're gonna do an Ella swap on a Volvo. I'm planning on buying a shitbox car for everybody to roll around in, and we're gonna have to make videos and do stupid stuff, which won't be a problem for me. And
Dude,
just
buy a
have
Ford Aerostar van.
Oh, that's a good
There you go,
idea.
CP.
That's a
Wow.
great
Get that
idea.
real
Get a
cheap.
short bus.
Short bus would be cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe like one of
The
them old
2
folks
seconds
vans.
that
You know,
took me to
the Meals on
find.
Wheels van?
Yeah. Yeah, flashbacks of the Gilligan's Islands. Yeah. I mean, I did. I could be your. You're a little bit young on my dad yet, still, but close.
I keep fading away. The Back to the Future My
You're gonna have
kids
to change-
must be going back in the past or something.
Yeah. I definitely got to.
Your head bobbing around. Ooh.
He's not using a green screen. He's using a white screen. We're just seeing his robes make him disappear.
Then 60.
I'm really trying to finish this old ginger Mountain Dew here, but as you
Oh
can tell,
my
it has
God.
not made it any farther than last Saturday, and I lost the cap, so now I'm just kind of I don't know how.
Yeah,
I'm
you're in
committed.
it. You're in it to win it, dude. You just need to down it, man.
I don't want to
Do it.
Big
Come on.
You take your shirt off. He said that'll fix everything.
If somebody gives CP $20 right now, I'll take my shirt off.
I already gave him $20 earlier. Take your shirt off.
You just,
dang.
You just opened up a can of worms for that one right now.
Yeah, we're just trying to get your shirt off there, please. Come on.
SCP donates $20 to himself.
Oh, Brailsford's
No,
in the chat.
Brailsford. Alan Kaufman, okay. Kind of
Yeah,
like
Alan
the gingerbread
Kaufman's
Mountain Dew.
He's another Iowa guy. Another
know,
Iowa.
Here's the thing about the gingerbread Mountain Dew. It isn't terrible if you mix it with alcohol.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna say, can't you make that a mule or some
Yeah,
kind?
it actually makes it better. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it does.
Like a Kentucky mule or Moscow mule or some kind of
I
fucking.
mean, I was mixing it with ginger alcohol, and it was still making it better somehow. So
yeah,
you mixed it with ginger Jägermeister.
A goddamn midnight roast.
This is definitely getting added to the list.
I'll take my shirt off. I ain't scared.
Shirt right off.
And there goes Cletus'
There it goes.
shirt.
Oh my God.
I'm seeing more than I want to see.
Not that bad, guys. Come on.
Show us the moves.
Oh, y'all want to see it?
Now we've turned into a stripper stream.
I got a flex all big, you know.
Yeah. Quick plan 40 to put it back on.
Yeah.
There's one thing for sure. There's no more green left around there. No more green screen. That is definitely snow. Boy, you just blew the chat up now. Bro, done. They just done. Look at them. The decom crowd.
Oh, come on. They're only seeing.
They're just.
Midnight's over here like it's the best $20 he's spent in months.
Props to you for having the balls to do that, Cletus. I gotta tell you. That is a real man right there.
Guys, it's not $40 for him to put it back on. It's $55 for him to put it back on. It's a $15 service fee for the new shirt that he has to buy.
Truffle shuffle.
$20 is boys.
Midnight Road Garage. Midnight Road Garage. I just seen your email since I was going to send myself. I will have to check that out. Sorry, buddy, I didn't check that before. I'm terrible about getting emails. I just seen that while I was trying to send this picture because we're gonna get this up here, but I will definitely check that out. Since you're on here, I'll mention that.
I mean, you want me to send it to you somehow, some other way, TP? I can.
Yeah, you can send it to CP the Tool Addict next time. Well, I already got it now. It's all good.
That works fucking too. All right.
Or actually, send it to Chad XR650 at gmail.com. But
$20 is $20. That's right, big block.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's more like $17 change.
Yeah, well, I gotta put my hat on. I can't be.
Yeah, you got to put a green hat on, man.
Green hat. You know, I was trying to find my flippy hat. It's like an old power company hat. I can't seem to figure out where it is though.
Actually, you know what? Nobody says that.
Are you telling me that you have hoarded something that you can't find?
Yes. Yes. I need more shelves, possibly a better organization system, or less stuff.
Here's the worst part is like
yes, that's great.
So much America.
Yeah, that's stupid fast playing strip poker.
Much American. Now we go Russian.
There you go.
It's only 52 degrees where I'm sitting, so the extra layers for me.
We're gonna get Cletus the ultimate pick right there.
Well, good on you for wearing a hat like that. Being brave enough to wear a hat like that.
Hey, how about that?
Oh, here we go.
Guys, look at dudes on here. Be sure to ask surprise.
That's before dudes let his beard grow out, you know?
Who wraps a wrench up like that? That's what I want to know. How dare you? I need to
No. The more ridiculous part is that they use the snap-on wrapping paper to wrap the wrench, so it was even double the price of what a normal wrench would be.
I'm not good at wrapping packages. I don't know what I'd do with a wrench.
I got you, Midnight Road. I just seen that, so yeah. I gotta do some checking and whatnot, but I just wanted to let you know.
You gotta go find a wrench.
Guys, I say this every time. I'm not trying to act like I'm a big deal, but I do have to work a normal job, and I think Mike even talks about this too. Even everybody, when you get up here with your stuff, ooh, what's that? It's just sometimes it's hard to get caught up with everything.
Oh, too slow.
Knox is showing off his wrench.
I was trying to give him a snap-on wrench so that he could do the picture again.
Dude, that wrench is probably $3,000.
It's 1 5/16, so it's probably only about 135 or something. And it's not
Craftsman.
bad.
You better be able to hang
Made
on
in
to
USA.
something. Yeah. Hang on, let me go get some of my horrible freight wrenches over here.
Well, let's make it worse.
Sorry,
I love those Saltus wrenches.
I love these so much.
So tell me what you guys. I got to know, because I got a couple of them, random ones. But what makes you guys so indicative of these things?
Because you have a box end socket that swivels on the end of the wrench, dude.
Yeah.
Did I miss something? Why can't I move? This will not. Oh, there we go. What are you doing, dudes? What's going on?
Playing with his bottle.
Yeah, it looks like a little kid.
Oh, Captain Morgan, spicy.
Dude,
run.
that one is so good too.
Orange vanilla?
Oh yeah.
It's good. It's really good. I had that at the
Better
bar.
ability to be successful later on than their peers.
Yes, and that goes a long way, but it's like
I'm on fire! I literally just caught on fire.
I'm on fire.
Did you
Tom Cruise?
Did you know about that, Knox?
No.
Yeah, so I was on Junker Clunkers, and of course I have the Rosebud heater in my shop, and because I'm too cheap to buy a different heater, and I rolled over by the toolbox early in the stream. I rolled over by my toolbox to grab it because I was looking for my wrench extender. The show we were talking about tools that will save your butt, and speaking of you guys talking about those tools, and I must have brushed it up against the Rosebud heater, not thinking because it was hanging off the back of my chair. And it's one of those thin jackets because I don't like to wear heavy coats. I'm one of those, I'm just a warm, fat guy. And so I don't really like to wear long sleeves or anything. And unless it's it has to be below probably 20 degrees, 15 for me to really have a coat on. And that thing caught, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, boy, something smells weird. You can see me looking around in the beginning of it. Just hold on, watch it again after I tell you this. I was looking around for a second. I'm like, oh, what's that smell? And sure as shit, my coat caught on fire. And if you look at watch the video, you can see a ball of flames shoot out of it and goes over to my toolbox. Thank God there wasn't any fluids or whatnot that were flammable right there. But let's you watch it again and take a look real closely.
Better ability to be successful later on than their peers.
Yes, and that goes a long way, but it's like
I'm on fire! I literally just caught on fire.
Your heater?
Stop, drop, and roll. Oh shit, he really was on fire. Save me, Tom Cruise.
Holy shit.
Run around.
Oh my God.
I need to take this live.
That's
and
a
cut
good
it,
coat.
Put it in my
Turn
release
around.
next week.
Turn around. Let's
CP's on fire.
Let's see your back. Make sure you're not actually still on fire. Oh wow.
Dang it, boy.
How's your back?
Oh, my favorite jacket.
Better ability to be successful later on than their peers.
Yes, and that goes a long way, but it's like
it lags. It lags, but you can see me when I start turning around. You can see the smoke behind me.
Well, you can see embers coming off of your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that
dude.
was fucking great.
Yeah.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
I mean, why wouldn't there be anything? Why wouldn't there be something crazy that happens on my live stream? Because it's just guaranteed there's going to be a train wreck at some point.
That's how you know it's genuine CP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some fucking extra shit thrown right.
No. There is no such thing as a non-genuine CP. It doesn't exist.
Mark Schumacher. Thank you, Princess Jamie, for another 5 for some honest reviews. How did you like the Top Tool stuff? Hopefully, any of you guys have picked up any of that Top Tool stuff, let me know, because I'm definitely stoked. I got some more stuff coming already. I've been wanting to get some of that shit for a long time.
Yeah, it's been hard to get.
Yeah, if you were in that live right then and there, you got to taking shelter. Oh, is that bad down there? Is it that bad down there in Arkansas right now?
Oh,
yeah.
It was
Tornadoes down there,
He's
man.
on the other side of Arkansas, so.
You were under a tornado watch earlier, CP.
Yeah. So you're a little bit more east than or west than I am. So Narc's got it first, then we got it. Now Big Block's over got it.
I got like 6 inches of snow outside since 1.
Yep.
Oh, it's like 73 degrees here.
Lucky bastard.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got snow, dudes?
Oh, lots of snow.
Shut the front door.
Yep.
You got to be kidding me.
Freezing rain, sleet, and then snow. So
Oh my god.
all the good stuff.
Man, I'm like the fat kid. I'm like the meat and the fat kid sandwich
this
right
is
here.
actually really good.
I don't have to deal with any of that. We just got a little bit. I mean, it's cold. It's kind of chilly, but it's not really doing much. What's up, Mike? Mike Jones. How's it going?
Who?
We have the Naders.
Nobody else. Okay.
Back dealing.
No, just us.
Yeah.
We're at that age.
I guess so.
What age is that? What age is that again?
Well, dude's all right.
No,
I said Mike Jones. You said who?
Oh yeah, Tools. This guy's actual name is Mike Jones. Tools sucks tractors, but his name is legitimately Mike Jones.
I know Mike Jones, actual Mike Jones.
I watch his videos. I'm probably the ramps that he got for heavy duty trucks are from Napa. I'm looking at buying. So
heard you guys have a hot show tonight. Yeah, Mike's got.
Yeah, we're gonna send someone over there to light CP on fire.
Yeah, he'll do it himself. No, he's in the house tonight.
What's going on there? Oh, he's in a car. I'm like,
he's in the Mustang. Yeah.
It got weird for a second. I thought we were playing car. It was odd.
Hey, I like my Volvo behind me.
It looks a lot like the Volvo behind dudes.
It does.
That's what I was going to say.
At least the green screen works better with the Volvo.
It does, yeah.
For now.
You know what works better than that? A green light behind the Volvo.
I'm wearing too much black tonight. I'm just blending in with the background.
Yep.
Got the big snow
I mean, you got the orange offset though, so it's all right.
Start taking my shirts off, you know.
Just drop the zipper a little bit.
$20.
I don't know about that.
We just need Tarek and Jude in here now. I mean, we can really get this thing really moving.
Like I say, we're one away from the Brady Bunch.
Are we?
Well,
I did a stream with Knox one time where we had the Brady Bunch. We had 6 people on, and we did the Brady Bunch that was our thumbnail for the video. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was freaking awesome.
You're welcome, Wasted.
Cool.
You needed that.
So Narc, that toy drive you did the other day, man, that was pretty big. Turned out pretty nice.
Dude, I bet we had 3,000 toys. It was freaking nuts.
Oh, wow.
Heck
It's
yeah.
crazy.
It's awesome.
We completely filled the. Yeah, we helped 2 charities that time. We helped the Children's Arkansas, which is one we help with every event we do, and we helped a foster family organization too. That's cool. We filled that minivan. Literally filled the minivan. It was insane. Got some 4 GTs, which was really cool. A really rich dude flew in his helicopter to donate toys. That was pretty wild. So hanging out with that crew definitely motivates you to move on up. And then when I left, I laid a big shitty burnout right in the middle of it. So I was like, fuck y'all. You know, you got to keep it hood rat sometimes.
Oh yeah. How close are you giving that Narcs card away?
Dude, so we give away a million channel video views, and we're at like 380, I think, something like that. So we're a long way. I'm really debating on just go ahead and do the LS in it, and then just give it away at the end of the week next year. So no matter where we're at, I'm ready to move on to the next project. 21-foot jet boat that we're going to put on a car chassis, but I can't do that until I have the car out of the way.
I could have swore you'd been closer to $1 million by now.
Dude, I thought so too. That's really one of the biggest reasons you built that car was for content.
You know, 1 million views.
But it's been so reliable.
Yeah, he's doing 1 million views altogether, not on one video, but all his videos put together.
Oh yeah, well, I thought the same. It's getting views are a lot. It's a tough deal. Larry, I do have that video still saved. It's on my live stream, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's getting 1 million views on your channel is a pretty good milestone to shoot for. Like when you get 1 million views, that's when I think your channel starts getting recognized a little bit more. Where are you at, Mike, as far as views?
Like 380 or something like that.
What? Only 380?
So
no kidding.
It's I think happened early on my videos, and YouTube just stuck us down on the bottom, and we get stuck down there. We're going to steady, but it's just not seeing a lot of return. So it's all right. The one good thing about doing YouTube is you always have content. So
it's a pain in the ass. I mean, not like I'm not trying to act like that. I mean, even though I got 7,000 subscribers and whatnot, I mean, I'm still on the low end of the spectrum. I mean, you're not nothing on YouTube until you start getting up to the 100,000 mark, anyways. You know what I mean? It's all you know what I mean? Like it's a long road as far as where you're at, where you fall into place here. Like I said, once you get to 1,000, it doesn't matter until you get to 100,000.
Right.
Honestly, I mean, like that's your. Yeah. you guys look forward to getting to 1,000, but then just think about it. It's a long road.
Well, you got to set yourself goals. You got to be like, okay, now it's 5,000. Now it's 10,000. Now it's. Yeah. But it doesn't really matter, like you said, until you get to like 100,000. And that's when it really starts.
Yeah, I mean, like
going crazy.
I don't know why. I'm not even really. I mean, I'm. It's cool to be at 7,000, but it's like it doesn't. The subscriber count doesn't mean as much to me as does the views. Like that's what matters, getting,
of course,
because that just shows that your content's getting appreciated and watched, and that's what really, and like YouTube's not showing your content, which the subscribers come with the views, is the long story short. So,
in theory, yeah.
Yeah. So
in theory,
I know you guys are all like,
when only your subscribers are watching.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, but I mean, if you watch your own video 1 million times, what good does that do you?
Yeah. How many views do you got, CP?
I think I'm like 1.3 million, maybe.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know. It's like 1.3 or 1.2. But the thing about it is I went off of YouTube algorithms as far as daily content. If you're small, and I think this
1.36 million.
Yeah, 1.3. So the thing about it is, though, when I started doing this, I found out that YouTube was promoting daily content, and that was kind of the deal. Which I don't do daily content, but daily content would be more than once a week or more than once a month. And I think daily content's subjective, but it's just one of those deals where if you're a smaller smaller channel, and I mean, I put out 560 some videos maybe or something like that. I mean, in 2 years' time. And I'm not going to say that I'm making the most elaborate videos like I'm some kind of huge creator. I'm really
look at Wasted. Wasted has like 4 times as many videos as I do.
Yeah.
And he's, his subscribers just ain't there. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, views. We talk about this all the time. It's the views I get. I just don't get subscribers for whatever the reason. Yeah, I pulled.
It's probably from all that shaky camera work.
It could be some of it.
Mark, 100,000 subscribers.
I just had to throw that out there.
100,000 subs doesn't translate to any money. Doesn't mean anything. You can have 100,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter. All boils down to is your views. And
you could have 30,000 subscribers and be making more money than somebody with 100,000. So
and I can.
Or you could have
zero.
zero.
I can promise you this: at 500,000 views a year for me, if you want to translate that, breaking down my numbers, that ain't nothing either. You're going to be sorely disappointed at the amount of money that you make off of that. You have to.
at 100,000, you can get more sponsors, and that's where the real money kicks in.
Yeah, well,
I mean, YouTube pays some, but the sponsors is where the money is.
Some people, if you want to go the sponsor route, I got to tell you, there's a lot of red tape that goes with those sponsored stuff too.
Of course,
you know what I mean. That's
I know that for sure.
Like it takes a lot of. There's a lot of things that you have to look at it, but the main thing is to make money on YouTube. I would say I'm guessing probably almost 2 million views of a year to be comfortable. Maybe 1 million. I don't know if 1 million would do it. There's no way. I mean, I'm guessing it's got to be 2 million minimum.
I was watching something earlier. I was flipping through, and I seen somebody had over 1 million views within an hour.
Yeah,
that's the money. Pretty fast.
Yeah. People get so wound up about smaller YouTubers making money, and dude, 10,000, 15,000 subscribers, I guarantee you they're not making money unless they're getting 300,000, 200,000 views.
A friend of mine does detailing videos, and he's a smaller channel. He averages I don't know, maybe $200-300 a month. But he had last month a couple videos that got some pretty good views, and those 2 videos came out to be around 100,000 views just for those 2 videos. And his month, what it was showing him was to expect around $1,200-1,300. So if that's right, those metrics are right, every 100,000 views is worth about $1,000 if those metrics are right.
That sounds about right. That's actually pretty close. So
good money.
That's probably it's about as accurate as you're gonna get. But they change because your CPM and your RPM changes. Like if you got a video that you got 100,000 views on it, let's say the advertisers didn't want to pay for that video, and they don't like that, then your RPM and your CPM will change. So, and that's not.
Plus, it's how long your video is, because how many ads you have in there and all that stuff. So
correct.
And if you put it out in January instead of fucking the last quarter, the ad revenue goes from fucking here to here. So that's another thing.
Yep. It is. Like I said, you got to be in it for having fun and be willing to. I preach it all the time, man. And all the BS that comes with it is like, I like that YouTube's making changes towards because obviously you guys know I have probably the most trolling problems of anybody, and I like that YouTube has this new deal now where you have to be a subscriber to comment on live stream. We've had a little bit less people on the stream tonight, which is it's not.
You have to be a subscriber to comment on a live stream now?
Yep.
Well, you can make that an option.
You can make that.
Yeah. Okay, I know you can make it where members have. You have to be a member too.
Yeah, but that's members. You can have a live stream. You can have a public live stream with members only chat, but now you can have a subscribers only.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
I turned it on, and so if you're not a subscriber, you have to wait 25 minutes before you.
Let me go unsubscribe here real quick and see if it works.
Well, it's been over 25.
Go for it. Trust me, it won't let you subscribe. It won't let you comment for 25 minutes after you unsubscribe from me.
So 25 minutes from when you join the stream?
When you join the channel.
So of course, you at least watch 25 minutes of it.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm doing that.
I like that.
The only reason I'm doing that is because people were coming. I think there's a lot of people that are joining my stream for clout to come in and promote their channel and whatnot.
Oh yeah, all the time.
First of all, it doesn't do you any good. I can't say that enough.
No. Only channel subscribers of 25 minutes or longer can send messages.
Because
I did not subscribe. I went on my other.
Jude is a perfect example. Jude is a perfect example of how much I can promote people and how I have tried my butt off to promote Jude to get him subscribers. And a lot of people will send me stuff a lot of times. And trust me, guys, I have no problem with helping people out and trying to get them, get them. But it's all up to the people. At the end of the day, it's all up to people. Everybody in this stream right now, their content and everybody that I support all these people on this as making good content and stuff that I think the people that are in my stream would enjoy watching. Because I enjoy your guys' content as much as, hopefully you enjoy mine or whatnot. But at the end of the day, that's kind of where I'm at. I try to support the people that I think would line up best with my subscribers. So I don't know. But I don't want to get talking about a bunch of YouTube stuff. We can talk about that behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, so
let's move on to what you doing down there, Brailsford.
I'm getting ready for a car show tomorrow morning.
I'm watching it snow.
Yeah,
weather must be nice there. To jump in, tool guy, tool guy Ty down there, you need to.
Oh, go ahead, say it again.
I'm saying I'm going to a car show tomorrow morning, so I was getting my car ready.
Right on.
A post-COVID car show.
Listening to your guys' YouTube rants.
Yeah, they get to be ranty, and I definitely not. Yeah, I don't want to get to getting on that. I like talking about constructive stuff. I had a good live stream with Mike on his channel one night, so you guys could definitely go over and check that out. I think we had a hell of a good time over there. Well, I appreciate him having me on. That was a good time. Like Destroyer, these guys came out and asked me, and I was totally thrilled. And not only that, Mike, you come up with some of the you've had some pretty big names on your channel for your live streams for some really cool chats. And you do the 16, this quick 16.
Talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Mike.
No, he's talking to me. We're doing 12 pods of Christmas starting Sunday. So go live long format, no quick scenes.
Is it breaking up for just me, or is it everybody?
No, it's me too. We need to get him some better internet.
Yeah, you're great.
Dang storms.
The Arkansas storms are getting
really that'll help some numbers.
Brailsford.
It's a Boss 302.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's we're at 2,900. We're at 2,990 subs right now. So close.
So close. 2,990 subs. CP, thanks for helping Vice last as well. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude, that's all I can do, man. I can only offer what I know. That's all there's. What kind of car in the show tomorrow?
So I'm gonna bring my I got two cars. I got a old Fox Body LX over there.
Oh,
I found the way around it, CP. Sorry.
And there's my Boss 302. I'm gonna take this tomorrow. I'll be bringing one of my kids' cars. I've got
sweet.
I got three of them. I got one for each boy. They're identical. I had them custom decals made. And then there's a trailer back there that actually haul behind the Boss, and I pull. So people here, they see a Boss 302 hauling mini Bosses on a trailer. Pretty unique.
That's awesome. Sick. Yeah.
So, I the only way I could comment and not a subscriber on this whole thing is to pay money. So that's nice.
YouTube sign.
Yeah. See.
$2. What did you just? You were joined? Were you joined to my channel?
Not on that channel.
You weren't.
Not on Cooking with Cletus.
Maybe it's the first 25 minutes of the live stream.
No, it's I can't say. The only way I can comment is if I donate.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it did work. So you can't
make the trolls
pay.
That's
the only way, though.
Yeah, make the trolls pay, man.
There you go.
I was gonna say at that point.
I'll be buying a 302. Let me check this comment real quick. CP, can you recommend a scanner for an Isuzu medium duty? Cummins, can you help him out on this one? Because I would not be very good to. I don't know. I would probably.
Well, that all comes down to what is he trying to do with it.
Yeah,
because I can get you a code reader, or do you want something that's bidirectional where you can force a regen and all the other stuff? I mean, that's the big question. Do you want what function do you want out of the tool? So that's the key here.
What's up, Larry Croft? I didn't see you in there. What's going on?
The guy over here is still drinking the Mountain Dew.
No,
gingerbread Mountain Dew. Finish the bottle, man. Finish the bottle.
I'm mixing the Mountain Dew with the orange rum, and it's actually really good.
Right? Did you try the orange rum before you mixed it?
Yeah, I've had the
so good, right?
Yep.
What's up, John? Medium doozy dizzle, huh? Yeah. Super sticker. Thank you, Easy Does It, for the $4.99 super sticker. Diesel, yeah. Turn out.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah,
if he's looking for $1,000 or less.
Yeah, I was afraid he was going to say that too.
Yeah, because I mean, let me do some digging right quick and see if I can
I'm just not. I don't deal with that much medium duty stuff. So like,
I deal with it on a daily. So
I kind of wonder about this new top down stuff to come out. And I know some of you guys.
I've been seeing it. I just haven't had a chance. I'd love to have one sent to me to play with, but
yeah, I got one actually coming. To be honest with you,
the heavy duty one.
No, I probably should get a heavy duty one because it seems like I get asked to do stuff, but I really don't want to mess with it that much. But I do have some buddies that are buying some dump trucks now that never had dump trucks before, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna get a dump truck to have." I'm like, "Man, that's
handy to have a dump truck, man. It really is."
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I mean, I would love to have a dump truck. I mean, just to have a dump truck because
it seems like a lot to license.
I don't. Yeah, I got the license though. It's easier for me. I already have the license.
Not to drive, but I'm saying just licensing it every year.
Yeah. The license is expensive as shit.
I've owned a couple big trucks, and it's like I can register an old car for $50. I buy a big truck, and it's $200 for no good reason.
So my recommendation, because you're looking for bi-directional, I wouldn't go top down. I wouldn't go X-Tool. Spend the extra $400. Get yourself a Nexic Pocket IQ, the heavy-duty scanner. Because Nexic is owned by Snap-on Tools.
Nice.
So
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know that.
I did a video, or I had a video come out today on this top down right here. I thought it was coming out tomorrow, but my first tool video. I'm gonna be like CP now.
Not all I do videos on.
Oh man.
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, this is. Wait a second. Hold on. they do, and those guys do when they start chatting. When wasted,
we'll go for hours, man.
Yeah, they will take off on the screen.
113. If he's still in the chat, he could attest this. There's a guy I know that has the same voice, accent, and he's about the same height and weight even as Wasted.
Really?
And he looks almost just like him.
Wait a minute.
Now, y'all could be brothers, I promise.
You sure it's not just Wasted on a different channel name?
I'll send you a picture sometime. No. I'll talk. I mean, he lives not too far from me, so.
Thank you a ton, Peter. I appreciate that. I should do a donation. I did. So the Slicks of Charity. I think the Slicks deal that I don't want to. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, Destroyer did a charity, which I think probably would be better off if everybody just went over and donated to it. But I should do a Christmas deal myself. I'm donating some already to myself, but probably going to donate a little. And I got to tell you guys, I went ridiculous. So I was adding up super chats. I have $5,000 in write-offs for super chats this year.
Holy crap!
You're given.
I've given
3 of them are mine too.
Yeah, that I've given. So, and I think that's definitely more than I've received on my super chats on my channel, which it was not by me trying to do that, but I've definitely gave away all of my super chat money that I've ever gotten on my channel. I'm giving it away. So,
how do you see that, CP?
I just found it out the other night. You go into your channel, and you click on your tab, and then you go to YouTube purchase and memberships, and you stick it on there, and then you got this big, huge, long list. If you're like me, that just keeps going for days, and you're like, oh boy. That's just from this year. That's all the super chats that I've been giving out to support people on channels. It's not done yet. Yeah, it's not done yet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's awesome, dude. Way to go, man.
I mean, I've literally, I just do it because I like your guys' channel. You know what I mean? Like, I just try to support everybody's channel, and I donate a lot to a lot of people's channels. And, you know, I feel like it's just me giving back it's just, it's like somebody says, why do you do that? You're regurgitating everything that you make. And the sad thing is, I don't make a damn dime on YouTube from it. I'm not trying to pat my own back, but I mean, I literally give away so much money. It's like,
this could be your brother Wasted.
That definitely could be.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give us the over-the-shoulder look.
You might not see it in this picture, but I'm telling you.
That guy is definitely pretty close to being Wasted's brother.
Are you sure that's not actually just Wasted?
Let me get a solo layout. Cletus, hold that back up there again. Solo layout. Okay, let's get this. Let's get a side profile like that. Now we'll switch it back. Focus. All right. Now let's get a solo layout for.
Wasted.
Yeah, let's get a solo. How do I? What? I don't know how to do this.
I'm like that is wasted. There's no way that's not wasted.
He's doing this. He's posing.
That's great, man. That is great. Yes.
That's awesome.
Give us one from the left side and then back to the right.
One day I'll have both of you on the lives at the same time and see if y'all can tell. Because I'm telling you, they sound exactly the same too.
Looks like
Why do you have this picture of this guy? I'm getting confused.
It's on his Facebook.
Okay. Dang,
that's not even the first time though, Cletus, that you've shown that photo either. Because you've shown that on Wasted Stream before too. So
I don't think so.
No.
Might have been an after stream thing that we did.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing that photo before.
Let's say.
Maybe. It looks like a hairless.
All right, guys, I go.
Western Stars are overpriced Freightliners that
see you, dudes.
Nearly as good.
You want to sign off?
Bye, y'all. I'm gonna turn it on. So talk.
There's Narcs. It was Narcs saying
that. Talk some shit about.
There he is.
Oh, Marks is signing off. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. We're 2 subscribers away from 3,000. Come on, do it. Do it next week. Thanks, guys. I'm out of here.
Definitely. Thank you for coming on, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye, y'all.
If y'all want to go see a LS put into a Toyota Land Cruiser, an older one, go to his channel. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Mike's a great guy, dude. He really is. He does some cool shit. He's good, dude. Meets a lot of cool people. Just
you forget.
I thought when he went up and met with watched JR go and did the videos with him, I thought it was going to help his channel blow up, but it really didn't.
I'm telling you, because that's the thing is about YouTube, guys. Like, that's the one misconception about YouTube is people will only go watch people if they're entertained. Like, are you not entertained? I mean, that's the factor. It really is. I mean, I mean, like, I think it's because I'm just such a train wreck. That's why people watch me. That's all there is to it. Like, it's just people like to see that. I don't know who I am. I don't know. Whatever. And it's not even me because I mean, honestly, in 2 years, like Torque Test channel started up their channel, and they're informative. They're captivating, and the guy's got 80,000 subscribers in less than a year. I mean,
yeah, but you can't always go out. You never know. Even if you're like great, you never know how big you're gonna get.
Well, and there's sometimes it hits the algorithm, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. Snap on. Shout out to Josh. He was ringing the bell for Solway. Oh yeah, he was. And donated money to Snap on Toolio. Donated money in Josh's name. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you for sharing that. I forgot all about that. I didn't mention that. I should have had him on for a second. I'm on fire. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Wasted came right in with that.
What did you think about when I put Will Ferrell doing?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. On yours, yeah, I should have that one up here too. Where you put it on your shorts. It was on your shorts, wasn't it?
No, that was on the news thing where Will Ferrell did it.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put you doing your thing and him saying, save me, Jesus, saving Tom Cruise, and then I put Will Ferrell doing it when he from Talladega Nights.
So my video watching routine, like I tried watching Brailford's movie. I was looking for his on that. What was that we were talking about? The truck. Yeah, I was trying to watch his the other night and I fell asleep watching his. So I've been trying to watch his like 3 times in a row and I keep falling asleep. Because I do these live streams. That's been eating up my watch time on YouTube. Not gonna lie to you. When I do Jude's stream on Thursday and then come over to yours on Wednesday and Destroyers on Tuesday. I mean, I've been going to live streams and then Junkers on Thursday too.
You were on Edge on Tuesday on Saturday. 4 hours too.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, I've been not getting any sleep, like 4 hours of sleep. So, like when I go to lay down, as soon as my pillow hits or my head hits the pillow, I fall asleep. But I always used to watch. I usually come in and lay down at like 8 o'clock and watch YouTube on my TV while I was, but now I'm like on live streams. I might have to reel them back in a little bit,
I mean, you can only do so much. So like the way I do it, dude, is I go to the most current videos. I watch backwards as far as I can, and then like, you know what? That's as far as I can get for the day. You know, if I miss your video, I really apologize. I've got 3 kids, so I got life to live.
Yeah.
No, dude, I understand. Like the thing about it is like if I'm subscribed to your channel, there's a chance that I'm watching your and I watch it. Right? What is? What the
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not going to subscribe to somebody who I'm not going to watch. Oh, Jesus.
No, dude, Brailsford, I completely agree. It is extremely hard. I have 1,800 subscribed channels on my deal, so it is.
That's why.
I mean, like I watched every one of Knox's stuff when I first started because I was addicted to watching his tool hauls, and you know, it's all flavor too. Like I don't even care if half the people aren't subscribed to me and they're just supporting me. That's fine. Because you don't necessarily have to watch everything of mine. I mean, obviously I'm getting, I'm going to get views anyways, but I want you to enjoy my content. I don't care. I really don't care at the end of the day to have people force themselves to watch my videos. I can't say that enough. I do not want anybody to force themselves because if you're going to watch 1 or 2 videos and you really don't enjoy it, that's cool. If you want to stay subscribed, that's cool too. But
I watch your videos, CP, in the shop with my employee, and we both have a blast because you're hilarious.
Yeah, that's my point. So. I try to make it entertaining and fun, and try not to put in too much crazy shit in there, like informational wise, because honestly, at the end of the day, there's a lot of guys that are trying to go over the top information, like overload, and when guys are looking for tools nowadays, they just want to know. They want to know some of the kind of the 3 basic things. They want something that's good.
The basics. Show me the tool.
Yeah. What do you know? What's the downfalls? What's the upsides? And the cost. Obviously, the cost is the biggest one.
I'm a tolerance guy too, though. I like to know tolerances. Like we were talking about with the SK. How much thicker is that for those 75 degrees?
Yep.
How much thicker is that to have that ratcheting mechanism? That matters.
Yep.
And it'll make a difference. Though I did find Easy Red apparently makes 45 degrees with the swivel socket side on them too.
Really?
Yes.
So, and as mechanics, where some of you guys are doing this hobbyist stuff, that's the other reason why I know some people don't understand the tool stuff that I do that are like DIY and like you're doing build and ride, but like Knox and like Cummins, where we're doing this for a living, and Jude, we're doing this for a living. Sometimes this is what makes the channel, the way it makes some of the tool review stuff big, is because almost every day I run into a problem where I go, I wish I had something to make that a little bit easier.
I figured though, I just sent you the part number for him.
Did you?
Yeah, it's hard to find a photo of them, but
that's really the main focus of my channel, though. Honestly, is to show shit. Like, you know what? A good tool dealer, people don't understand. A good tool dealer isn't a guy that's always trying to push product, but show you something that you might need. And
well, that's the reason I bought the FDX sockets today.
Right.
So I had a turbo I was taking off of Cummins because whole set turbos are fucking garbage. I'll be the first one to admit it. Whatever Cummins did with their deal with whole set for turbos, I'm not happy with, and no one's happy with. There was actually a Facebook post about it the other day, and I'm like, well, there's a little hand in hand here with whole set and turbos, and people aren't happy about it because they're junk. They can't make a turbo to save their life. But I was changing a turbo. The guy who comes in on night shift for us to help us out, he's a contractor, put a speed socket, an extractor. He broke it trying to get a bottom bolt on the turbo out to get it off the manifold. I pounded an FDX socket on it, got it on the bolt, and pulled it right out. I'm sorry. To me, that's a testament. Like, he already rounded it and broke his speed socket. But I got it out with that thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, now it's time. I got the metric 3/8 deep and shallow. Now is the time for me to get the FDX standards.
Go back to JWT's tech real quick. That's actually pretty spot on. You know, Project Farm isn't giving us information that we're not gonna, you know, because the average person at home that maybe puts up a cabinet or maybe does an oil change, man, that might be. Don't get me wrong, I like Project Farm. I think he's a great channel, but that comment,
he's a little biased. I'll be the first one to admit he has a bias.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's the thing is, like, people don't know what, like, the mechanics are so. And I said this before. We were talking about this on Jude's stream last night. Mechanics are so highly. What do I want to say? What's the word I'm looking for? Highly.
There's a stigma behind the name. Just our trade.
Bad name and people. It just puts a bad taste in people's mouths. But the reality of it is like, it's because people don't understand every day to day. And I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody when I say this shit. Yeah, critical. Thank you, Eleanor. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than this, but there is a lot of problems in working on cars every day that most people will never, ever have to deal with. I mean, especially with all this computer updating now. Knox, I'm sure you've been just hating life too. As far as like, dude, I mean, like, you don't understand how bad the manufacturers are holding us back from doing our jobs in every way possible. As far as building something that requires a specialty tool, and people say, well, you don't need that, dude. And people think that it's just because I like Snap-on or whatnot. It's not even Snap-on. It's building a decent tool that lasts sometimes and works. Like, and so when Project Farm does a video on something, yeah, that video will grab a pipe and you can rip on it 9 times out of 10. But at the end of the day, how long will that tool last doing that? And not only that, he puts aggressive force towards a lot of the testing. Like, who is a gorilla out there that's using some of these tools? You know, well, I'm talking like.
Yeah, but we all are in that sense.
We all are. We're not King Kong.
Pressure on fires.
If I had a third hand, it'd be up right now.
Yeah, I don't think I was disrespectful when I said that Project Farm was wrong about the Snap-on ratchet thing. No, he's 100% wrong because he didn't test it versus long term. And granted, he even said the Milwaukee wasn't good and gave a Ryobi over the Milwaukee, and there is no way that I'm going to.
No, I'm sorry.
You know, and I don't want to start a big.
I'm going to add to what you're saying. Give me a little second here. It's coming from the other side of the fence, non-mechanic, just guy that does stuff in my garage. I mean, I'm a trained technician in my career field, so I own a lot of really expensive specialty tools for my own job that makes it more efficient to do. And I'm going to do those things 1,000 times, and that tool has to be reliable because I have to rely on it to make my money. Right. So the average guy doesn't need to rely on those tools, and he only needs to do that 1 or 2 jobs a few times. It doesn't affect the tool. You can own a cheaper tool. When you're a mechanic, I watched my grandfather be a mechanic. He owned a lot of Snap-on, you know, all the big brands, because you have to be able to do this job efficiently every time and not have to worry about your tool breaking to the point that you just don't have the tool now and you can't get the job done today. It affects your bottom line. So it's that simple.
100%.
That's why I went back to that comment. That comment was like dead spot on. That the Project Farm is for, you know, not the tech that's working. You know, when he's testing a cordless ratchet, he's not showing us, you know, what we want. He's showing the average person that's not going to use it daily, day in and day out.
So how many of you guys?
100%.
Well, now that begs the question: how many of you guys have seen the razor blade test he did on all the different razor blades?
I didn't watch that video yet. I haven't watched it yet, but you can watch
his opinion versus my opinion are 2 different things.
Yeah.
I think he gave it to DeWalt for the DeWalt carbide, whatever blade it was. I'm sorry, I swear there's a razor blade I swear by, and it's the Lennox Gold razor blades.
That goes back to, if you're a carpet installer and you're using 1,000 blades a day, then definitely have a preference. I'm going to go and I'm going to buy the Stanley box, and if I go through 12 blades because they're junk, I'm only going to do that once a year, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, that's the thing though. I use razor blades all day long. We use the actual, like, what do you call them? I got them on me.
What do you use razor blades for all day long?
You'd be surprised. We cut hoses off trucks all day long and
shots a lot of white powder up.
I think the thing about those why like tool reviews are such a kind of a
they're very subjective.
They're subjective, and you got to watch a lot of videos, I think, to get like a lot of information to determine if you're looking for. But there's a lot of different aspects to how you're using it, what you're doing, and whatnot like that. So it's really kind of
now. I'm going to say this because I don't watch Project Farm all that much. So I'm just going to make an observation here. So like any other large YouTube channel, you're going to pander to the group of people that is watching you. So, there's things that are going to be said because it's going to come down to the people that are watching me want to hear this. Is it an accurate and, exact, hey, I did this science and it makes, no, it's not. But it's digestible, and people are going to go, yeah, I'm going to go buy that now. That's great, and it's affordable, and here we go.
No, you're 100% right. My argument is, with all that, Stanley Black & Decker owns Linux, of all things.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
the factory for those razor blades is 15 minutes down the street from my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's well, and he's not wrong. I've seen this on Project Farm's channel quite a bit. Like he's testing tools, but what he's missing out on is sometimes.
How about the fact that DeWalt blade is made in the same Linux factory?
Exactly. That's what's really interesting. Which I will tell you this though, it's like Proto and Mac. I've said this.
They're not 100% the same.
No, and they're made in the same factory under the same roof, under different specifications, different specs. So,
well, good example of that. I have the Proto 3/8 stubby impact. I think you actually have. I think you got both the Mac ones, and then I have the 1/2-inch Mac variant. I actually like the Proto better. I like the grip on the Proto better. It's a little bit different texturing, but it has the same oil resistance and everything that the Mac does. Because Proto's made for the industrial guys who deal with even worse chemicals than we do. So, I love that thing. I love both of those impacts very much, and they're the same price.
Yeah.
Boys, I'm gonna get off here.
Normally, the Proto's more expensive.
Bye, face of
Y'all later. Y'all have a great night.
Night,
See you later,
have a nice night there, Cletus.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to alienate anybody on talking about tools versus cars and stuff like that. It's just trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to combine more channels together. I think in my mind, because I want people to understand that I'm trying to bring in some tools for a DIY guy and show some stuff that actually is affordable. And a guy, because I know a DIY guy ain't gonna go run out and go to the Snap-on truck, and I don't blame him. Like it's not necessary for him.
You did the video on the top tool stuff.
Yeah.
The wrenches, they are Stahlvilla wrenches, but they're not stamped Stahlvilla.
Yeah, well,
they're identical.
But Stahlvillas are made in Germany, and these ones are made in Taiwan. That's the only problem.
I've done similar stuff. I mean, I've worked at night and shown some expensive lights that I'm using, lighting up an engine bay and see how great it is. And then the next night, I used a few $4 lights from O'Reilly's or AutoZone and said, look, man, I showed you guys what I use and it works, but you get a few of these, you put batteries in them and you can work at night too. So I give people options. I try to anyways. I mean, I personally prefer a higher quality tool, but I like to try to give people options.
Yeah, well, and not only that, I want people to understand too, like watching everybody's channel. So if you want to do a tool review as a car, if you think you want to grow your channel and talk about your tools, this is what I really would like to do, is see guys that are even in the car industry talk about what tools they're using on their channel, because I think that's an important aspect of working on your cars. They go hand in hand. At the end of the day.
You know what we should do? We should all buy we should all buy the same tool. We're all in different industries, but a tool that we all use. We should all buy the same tool, and during one of these lives, actually review it.
That'd be a pretty good idea.
Different perspectives, different people. And then we can clip the video. Here you go. This is these guys' perspective. I'm a diesel guy. I work on heavy trucks all day. CP, you work on cars. Dudes is a home mechanic. Well, you also wrench at home though.
I want to circle back around to something when you're done.
But here's another thing too. Thank you, Ed, the old tech guy. Thank you, everybody, Ed, the old tech guy. I appreciate the $2 super chat. Appreciate you stopping by, brother, and giving a thumbs up. As always, man. Good to see you in here. I appreciate that. One thing I'd like to add, which I probably just lost my train of thought now, that's I was saying hi to Ed. God.
I think that would be something I think most of us can do. I don't think
Tools. What the hell was I going to say? Gosh damn it.
Buying tools, the same tool, giving it a review on a live stream.
Oh yeah. Giving. So I'd like to see everybody watching everybody give their opinion on a tool in their own channels and how they do it. Like that's the cool thing is because sometimes I've actually picked up things from watching somebody else's channel or seeing something that I didn't notice about, which is completely awesome. I mean, it just helps spread the information better with no biased intents of forcing someone to buy that tool, just showing what they doing or whatnot. But having guys that are like working on their cars on the weekend, showing the stuff they're working with, the tools that they like to use, or stuff that helps them out, is awesome. Oh, and the other thing I was gonna say, now I remember my train of thought. When we're talking about working on different stuff, so I'm not just working on when you think of general working on cars anymore and whatnot, I'm not working on cars the same way I was 10 years ago. So I don't pull transmissions and motors as much as I used to.
Which is what I get to do. That's what I get to do on Monday.
Well, I mean, because electronics and diagnostics has become such a problem with people not being able to do it. I spend more time doing that now, programming keys and moving on. And I would say it's easier work for me. And obviously, because I'm a bigger guy, it definitely helps keep me from having to do a lot of the grunt work and whatnot. But it's boring. It's boring for as far as content for the channel. Do I still do some stuff? Yes, obviously I do some. I still change parts and do some stuff like that. But there's a whole nother entity in working on stuff anymore. You guys are specializing in certain areas. You got suspension guys and suspension brake guys. You got guys that are pulling heavy line. I mean, I'm going into shops where this guy only does is pull motors and transmissions, and all this guy does is brakes and suspension. I mean, there's so many people that's all they want to do. Some guys just want to do oil changes.
That's how Ford, Chevy, and Dodge, man. That's how those dealerships are. You have every department's a specialty.
Well,
if the vehicle comes in, it needs brakes and oil change. It has a check engine light, and it needs an AC service. It sees 4 different techs.
Well, to touch on that too, how many people here take their car to get aligned at the tire shop? I take mine to an alignment shop because I want to know that the guy doing it does alignments all the time. I don't want a guy that occasionally puts on a tire and string lines something to align my car.
Well, I bring mine. So there's a heavy duty truck tire shop that's near my house. They have the only heavy duty truck drive-on rack anywhere in my state. And the guy who's been doing it's been doing alignments for the past, I want to say, 45 years.
There you go.
And that's
he's the only guy I trust to do them.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't. How many times somebody said you can get a free alignment when you get tires at blah blah blah?
Nope, I'm good.
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good.
Because they're looking to sell me another set of tires when their alignment
they are.
ruins my tires.
The other thing that's cool about being involved with guys that are DIY and stuff like that is like dudes the other night gave me a really good perspective on an issue he had with the dealership. So like some of you guys have to go and take your cars, and at Brailsford, if you ever take warranty work in, I don't know what you do, but if you ever have to deal with a shop or something like that and you're having issues in your area, that's the cool thing about this community or just people being around guys that are in this. You can ask these questions to certain people and they can kind of direct you into some areas to help you. Like if you have to take your car in to get a PCM reprogrammed, because I know a lot of you guys don't have the equipment to do that. You can say, hey, man, I'm having some issues with this. What should I do? That helps out a ton to be able to have this ability, like spreading that wealth of knowledge around.
Yeah, I've got like local techs who I talk to, and then if I can't get the answers I need for something I'm struggling with, then I'll just talk to a tech I've met on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
I call the dealership all the time for issues, and I talk to a tech at the dealer, but it's a little different with heavy truck versus the light duty stuff.
Hey, Steve, out of here, man. I appreciate you having me in.
Have a good one.
I don't think you heard me.
Have you noticed that the parts people that are at the dealerships are the same parts people that are at O'Reilly's?
Yeah, Yeah, the parts.
It depends on the dealer.
Hey, CP.
Yeah, we don't have any good ones
What,
around here.
Brailsford's take off?
Yeah, he was just saying goodbye.
Oh, see you later, Brailsford. I appreciate you coming on. You guys, definitely go over and check him out. I got an interesting one, Knox, and I'm gonna see if you're gonna. So all of the dealership parts people like moved up from. You're 100% right. Around here, moved up from O'Reilly's, and they're screwing up billing so fucking bad now. So fucking bad. I literally got a credit back for $500 because I have a credit with my parts dealer, right? So from the Ford dealership, ordered parts, and I was paying with it. I had a credit card on file, and I would just be like, pay for it, you know. And once it gets up, sometimes the end of the month, I just say, I'll just put it on there, and then I pay off the bill, and then roll it over, and then just pay that on the next one, whatever. The fucking people were double dinging me for it. They were charging me for the part and then putting it on my account because they had no idea what they were doing. And then I ended up getting these $250 credits every other week, and I was like, what in the shit is going on here?
That's not good.
They're fixing it on the backside.
I mean, at least you're fixing it. You can look at that way.
At least they caught it, and they're being honest.
Yeah, they did catch it, but it's because these people have no idea what they're doing, and they're not invested into their job. They're not putting. Some of these people aren't putting any thought or care into it. I mean, and I know Knox does it, and I know all you guys that work on your shit. You have pride and integrity for what you're doing, and that's a hard thing to find anymore. We are a dying breed.
Mm-hmm. Dying breed. Have you watched any of my videos?
I do want to circle back around to something, Steve P.
You're not wrong.
So when we were talking about different tools that you have at different levels, depending on what kind of technician you are, what your job is. In my shop, I don't have a bunch of expensive Snap-on tools to work on my old cars. I just don't. I just have a bunch of stuff that I've bought over the years, and some of it's cheap, some of it's better, none of it's amazing. But for instance, for what I do for a living, I have lots of these Snap-on electrical sets, and I spend a lot of money on this stuff because it is literally life and death for me at my job.
Yeah. Wait a second.
And then you got a fluke meter probably, right?
Yep. I don't waste money on all this stuff when it comes to, being able to do my job efficiently and not get electrocuted.
Are those the insulated sockets?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fully insulated sockets, ratchet, the whole shebang.
Hey, what's funny is that I'm gonna have to have that shit here for too long. Yep. Because working on
all of us are though. That's the thing. It's not just you, CP, because even heavy trucks, we're getting the electric Teslas and
the diesel injectors are all running high current through them now. That's what keeps them quiet on all the trucks. So if you work on any diesel thing and you have to change an injector, that literally requires you to disconnect that diesel connector under high voltage. Have you had to deal with anything yet, Knox, as far as EV shit?
Yeah, well, not exactly 100% EV, but still the hybrid shit. We had to do a battery on a Honda, and I called my brother up. He's a linesman. And I said, what fucking gloves do you use? Because they're saying you got to have 1,000-volt fucking rated gloves. And he said Salisbury. And I said, what in the fuck? I'm not ordering steak. I want fucking gloves. And he said, no, that's them. Salisbury, that's who we use. So I looked him up, and it's going to cost me $150 to do this fucking job, but that's what you need.
Well, and see, that's just it. Exactly what you just said right there. So I have to own high voltage tools to work on live high voltage DC all the time. So it comes down to, you can't go cheap. You can't go to Harbor Freight and buy yourself a set of tools that says it's good for electrical because you're going to die. So it's not something you just skimp on and go, it'll be fine. It saved me $50. It's just as good. It's the extreme situation of, you don't buy quality, it will literally affect your life.
Yeah, you could die.
Yep.
Literally, you could die.
You screwed yourself. I got confused. You got me that one. I was like, who left now? We're losing people like
I think Cummings left.
Oh, there you go.
Wrong button.
People that'll tell me things like,
I hit the wrong button.
This Harbor Freight ratchet, and I'm just going to wrap it with electrical tape, and that means it's good to go.
God,
it's like,
there you go.
Yeah, this is come with me, and you'll see the world of ultraviolet.
I used to work on 480 volt stuff back when I was doing the APU stuff for aircraft and jet starters and a bunch of. No, I'm just letting you know. Like,
get a tickle by 345 kilowatts, and we'll talk.
480. Here's the thing though, with 480 volt, you can't let go.
No, yeah.
Once you're over 360 volt, you can't let go. So
it just starts cooking you from the inside.
You can't and this is not EV shit, but you can't even install a battery, which this is coming next. You have to reprogram to install a battery in most BMWs now. Like you have to program and
you need a scan tool now, right? For the BMW?
You have to have a scan tool and you'd be surprised at how many people here in Des Moines do not have that, and you'd be surprised at how much money I've made on that.
Shit,
I will literally tell you,
going in and clearing the code.
I will go out on a limb and say that I probably made over $3,000 on just helping install BMW batteries.
What do you charge for a reprogram or like to?
Well, normally I would charge $125 an hour of my time straight across the board to do something for reprogramming it or whatnot. On that one, I only charge $50.
Yeah, our mobile. The mobile
what you're not charging the BMW fee?
$150 for a flat rate to come out and program something.
It's a minimum hour because I couldn't do it for anything less than an hour. So if I show up and and I'm not using crazy ass state of the art equipment. I'll be honest with you, but I do have an Autel, and I have a couple Autels now, and it's stuff that I'm getting by. But I know how to operate them, whereas a lot of guys don't, and it's pretty sad because I don't feel like I'm really. I mean, look at me, I'm stupid asshole. I'm not a genius. I'm not claiming to be Eric O or Keith Fazio. I mean, there's a lot of times where I have to reference to guys. I have guys that are from Kansas City that I talk to, or tech guys that I have help with, and a lot of guys from Opus. I deal with a lot of guys from Opus, in fact, that help me out. But the problem is, most people don't want to pay for that equipment or that type of software because it literally.
This guy over here, am I right?
They literally don't do that because they don't have guys that are smart enough to use that equipment, and that's the problem in this industry. And I'm not saying that there's a lot of dumb guys. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys that don't want to invest their time into it.
There's a lot of guys who don't want to move up too. They're comfortable.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've been doing transmissions for years, the last thing you want to do is change a transmission and then have to program it. I get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I already know how to do this shit. I don't need to learn anything else. Like, get off my back, okay? So, and in my case, it helps me out. Like, dude, Nissans are a bitch. I mean, they're really like Pat will be in here in a second. Pat Paulson will be in here.
I remember that conversation.
I mean, like, so Nissan sends you a CD to trick you.
Oh, I know.
They send you a CD to trick you and say, well, we sent you the information. You've got it all there. You just need our program to run it. You bastards. And if they don't send it to you, then I can reprogram it. But they'll screw you, and you don't know which one they're going to get you when you get a new transmission from them to put in. So, and it's not all of them; it's just a lot of random 2017s, 2016s, random ones. So,
yeah, that's kind of shitty, honestly.
Damn, Notch, you got me missing some ripping squares. Oh, smoke, yeah. The old smoke.
Yeah, it's been a tough year. I quit the vape and went back to fucking analog.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
We know what those ones do, so just stick with those ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've said that from day one when vaping started. I'm like,
well, there's no metal or cotton in that. It's just tobacco
since 2012.
Tobacco and fiberglass.
So,
oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I vaped an awful long fucking time, and it didn't kill me, but it wasn't as satisfying.
You did take care of me on that. Now he gave me the consult software on a thumb drive, and he gave me. I said something. I hope you saw that the other day, Pat, on my video. I actually mentioned that on a video. Thank you for doing that too, by the way. And if I didn't, I'm telling everybody again. So Pat sent me a thumb drive for some Nissan consult software, which I still have to install and take care of, but I'm working on doing that, Pat. And I'm going to try to do a video to try to show you, but I'm not going to lie to you, Pat. People pretty much know not to call me on Nissan anymore because I've gotten a bad taste for them in my mouth, and I pretty much I've shunned off a lot of BMWs and Volvos and stuff because I'm just like, I'm making enough money. This is the problem, and I'm talking about a decent living, not getting rich here, fellas. So don't misconstrue that. Like,
well, that's the thing though. All we ever wish for is to make a decent living.
Yeah, I make a decent living that I don't have to go out of my way for those vehicles like I was before. Dude, some of the shops around here are 6 weeks out right now. And they're not only that, I have guys that are stacking cars up out on the outskirts of Des Moines. And then I go out there and spend a day out there just diagnosing. And it's working out well because I get these shops that I'm like, oh, well, I'll just go here today and help them diagnose. And sometimes I'm only there a couple hours. And, I bill accordingly. If I come in there, it's just like flat rate. So if you have 4 cars, you're getting charged $400 minimum. I'm not gonna work on one car. If it was an hour job and I just happen to get lucky, you're getting charged an hour. That's just price of tea and China, boys. I mean, that's how it is.
You got to pay for experience.
You roll your DeWalt Tough system in case you need like minor teardown or anything like that.
I got one now. I do. I have mine set up, but I have been fortunate enough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lazy, so a lot of times I can just take some scan tools. Some of the guys actually have scan tools that they're not using, but a lot of times I can just take my laptop and have one scan tool, and usually like a power probe and something else. It just depends on what job I'm getting into, and I can go out there and test it and, help them diagnose it, and boom, I'm done.
I heard this statement the other day, CP, and it works perfectly for what you're saying. Do you own a crane? Because if you don't, you're going to pay for the cost of whatever the crane wants to charge you. Because that's what it comes down to. You don't own the tools. You don't own the stuff. You're going to pay whatever it takes to get it done. And cranes are one of those things, I found out. So,
I'm that guy who goes out and buys the fucking crane.
I don't think you had one of these.
Well, you know what I mean.
Look at this guy right here. If you have to work, you can make a killing. Well, absolutely, dude. I literally can do as much as I want or as little as I want right now. And then the best part about it is I don't have to be in the same smelly, stinky shop every day. It's nice. I like being able to travel around, and all I have to do is maintain tax money to pay for it at the end of the year. You can get screwed, and you have to be motivated. Yeah. This is not something for everybody. And I think you're doing some mobile stuff now, aren't you, Knox?
I have been for a year. That's why I'm fucking busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Bunch of that, man. I've got keys to a couple shops that aren't even open on weekends. I've been texting back and forth with CP, listening to the college football games on my Bluetooth. Working at the same time on the weekends. He's like, "What you doing today?" I said, "Man, I'm working, man." He's like,
"Dude, even if you want, here's the best part. Like around here, even if you just want to be a guy that wants to go in and do parts changes on stuff, there's guys around here that will pay you to come in and work in their shops. Like even if you're a DIY guy and you just say, hey man, I want to do some work for you, you can go to any shop and wrench for anybody, do some light work for somebody, and make $25-30 an hour on a side gig. Like I hear so many of these people crying about not having any money, and I'm like, I don't understand how you are not making money right now. Like there is not a chance in hell. I don't see how people couldn't be making money if you're broke.
This is one shop that I just diag for, and man, like you just said exactly what you said, man. They're asking me, begging me, do you know anybody who can just come in and pull motors for us? We just need someone to do R&R. And I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I sent him one dude, and he's helping him out, but he kind of has his own thing going too, so he only goes when he can. But man, like you said, they can make bank doing that right now.
If you want to, you can go to any Kia or Hyundai dealer in the fucking nation and rip motors and throw new ones in and make a fucking killing.
Right.
Yeah, and Kias for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kias are terrible.
Everything top to bottom is fucking.
I'm just gonna cut off track, but there's a good story on that whole Kia thing. I had a buddy who had a Kia, motor went out on him. Guy had a common issue. They were stacking them all up in Council Bluffs, Iowa, just rows of them.
Right.
And, they were trying to get them all done. Well, then Council Bluffs flooded. So all these cars went underwater. And Kia essentially said, yeah, we were going to replace your motor, but you're going to have to deal with your insurance company. So they pretty much just turned them back to their insurance company and said, hope you're insured. Sorry. And I was like, way to go, Kia. And you knew, because the funny part is like they had a prediction that area was going to flood. And it just seemed very like, hey, why are they putting all the Kias over there. Oh,
it's not just because River Bottom's cheap. It's because
true.
They're 3 months out on doing fucking engine swaps.
Yeah, and they were eating the money on those engines.
Yeah.
Look at this. Local junkyard pays high school kids $2 per car to go find a VIN on them and match them up with locations and inventory. Dude, that would be a cake job. Not only that, if I got into the right junkyard, I would be making YouTube videos while I was doing that and probably turning out some fucking cool video content.
Be pulling every LS motor and just running it out.
Dude.
Well, so I can tell you this right now: most junkyards yank LS motors before they even make it out to the yard.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
the one I go to regularly, that's a different section. Like you can go over to this shelved section where they have specialty parts, and every LS motor is on a shelf.
Yeah,
those the 4.8 rear ends, but all the big parts that guys like us eat shit in our crap cars.
The shit we used to get for dirt cheap before they realized they could get good money for it.
Exactly, they yank all that shit when it comes in when they're
and none of it hits pick and pull.
No.
Dude, the last time I saw a freaking 460 V8 in a Ford at a junkyard was 6 years ago.
Well, so the deal is now you've got Facebook all over the place now. You got to find these dudes that are parting out shit or want to get rid of it.
But then you got to buy the whole.
It's not going to go there with a motor if it's worth the price of the vehicle.
Well,
you got to find somebody that answers fucking messages on Facebook.
Or we just go to dude's house.
Dude's house.
The problem is, dude doesn't sell any of his stuff.
That's true.
Who said we were going to pay him for it? We just take it and don't tell him.
I mean,
he works a lot.
He's got guns.
I'm pretty sure we outnumber him 5-1.
I wouldn't be surprised if dudes has some sort of like tracking software minigun type.
Guy's got a goddamn landmine in his backyard.
I know a guy.
Yeah. He got a minefield in his backyard, probably.
There's actually a local guy that has a minigun that tracks movement on his property.
Would not surprise me.
And it's
not
like,
even remotely.
Really?
Wait, how did you know my house, dudes?
Yeah.
You're both in Iowa. Shoot, can't be.
Well,
can't be far.
How far apart are you?
Lately, with my luck, I've literally had to step up my game a little bit more. So it's like I'm thinking about getting rabbit German Shepherds next.
Rabbit German Shepherds.
No. Belgian Malinois, CP. Belgian Malinois.
Hey, dude,
those are a lot of work, though. You cannot.
I might just get mountain lions or something like that and let them roam around my yard.
Tiger.
I got 3 mountain lions in my backyard right now. You want them?
Dude sent me a box.
Come and get them.
Dude sent me a box of poop to my address, like because got my name and my address and sent me a box of poop.
Why?
Like,
why put in that kind of energy? I don't.
There's a lot of love in that box.
Yeah, like you gotta really look at that and go.
Clearly, like
he really committed.
The thing is, I'm giving him his diligence because that he's happy now that he sent that, and he probably watches the stream every time because he's a weirdo.
I would get on the stream, mention his name, and thank the guy, so everybody knew.
Well, his name was Ryan, first of all, but the bad part about it is I'm not going to disclose his last name. The bad part about it is legally what I'm doing to him is going to be like pushing it back up inside of him with a bear claw.
Frozen. You just freeze it first.
Well, he's spending some time in jail for this one.
Yeah, that's a little.
You just don't send people that.
Well, first of all, he sent hazmat material through the postal service, so
that's probably a crime.
That's a felony. Is what that is.
Federal offense.
It's a felony. It's not a federal offense. It's a felony.
I get the definition of insanity, and that right there is it. Because I can't conceive.
Who offended you so bad that you had to I'm living so hardcore.
I guess before I'd ever send somebody a box of excrement, I would just go to their address and have a discussion with them. It would just be like, let's talk.
It's like I was telling CP, hey, you want me to have some bolts sent to you? I can have hardware sent to them.
I'll just kill people with kindness. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hard Knocks Forge channel right there. Check him out.
There you
Hard
go.
Knocks, are you gonna get back into the game here, buddy?
Yeah, I got videos, man. I got fucking videos. I need.
Well, he can't film anymore until he edits them.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'm gonna have to start buying.
It's 5 terabytes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys you got to watch his video to know what that really means. But that's his sign off.
Well, back to the whole doing work for shops, just going in and doing easy work. That doesn't exist in my industry. Yeah. I really wish it did, because there's so much liability on my end.
Oh, yeah. Everything's heavy, and a lot of it's
everything's heavy. None of the shit's easy. But here's the other thing: if what I do fails, and I'm under the table, getting paid cash, and it fails, and that truck kills someone.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm fucked. The shop I was doing the work for is fucked, and the driver who's in that truck is fucked.
Well, like a lot of my family runs trucks, and what I say all the time: good luck with your 20-ton death machine. That's where it's at. Like, people need to understand that when you're cutting off a semi or messing around with one, you're going to die, and they're going to watch it happen.
It doesn't matter if their brakes are good. 80,000 pounds is.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. A guy I knew that I went to school with when I went to trade school, because I decided to waste fucking $30,000 of my money and went to trade school. He was a truck driver for years. He was a truck driver for like 30 years. Did it for a long time. He goes, the one thing, he goes, if you hit someone's car and you run them over, you put that thing in reverse and you make sure they're dead, because dead people don't sue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys, so I gotta hop off because I gotta get ready for work.
Right on. 3 in the morning. Hey, dude, enjoy Sicily. I mean, like,
well, it's 5 o'clock there, or it's 6 o'clock there.
Probably 6, yeah.
You need to message me on our tomorrow thing too, by the way. So
yeah, are we doing that?
You're in Europe right now?
I'll wake up. Yeah, I'm in Sicily right now. Yeah, I got in about probably 12 hours ago.
So, dudes might be the first person that we've had international on live right now.
Maybe Jamie.
You mean Wasted?
Jamie hasn't been on my live, I don't think, when she was in wherever she was at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, she's first on yours. She's been in your live stream on the casting couch.
Yeah, on the casting couch.
Yeah. and wherever in South America somewhere.
That's good.
Yeah, no, we'll do live tomorrow. I'll just
Knox took off.
No, he probably just dropped out.
Oh, he fell out. But yeah, no, we'll definitely. I might lean on you a little bit for all of that, dudes, because I don't have any of the stuff set up for like the memes and stuff like that.
I'll make some time to put some stuff on this PC, and we'll make something happen.
Cool. Yeah, I'll after work I'll set it up the stuff.
Did you send dudes the photo of his yard?
I didn't. No.
You should do that.
Get it over to him. But all right, guys.
See you later, WTF.
Peace.
Appreciate you coming and helping out tonight, as always, dude. I'm so honored that you do this for me. It's cool as shit. I appreciate you doing that.
No problem. I know. I always come in. I'm like, you're by yourself. I'm like, I'll stay down here and just do it. And you're like,
well, I alleviated some of my issues, I think, this week with forcing the subs to sub. Which, I mean,
fuck them.
The weird part is you're probably going to see a lot of like unsubs and then sub back again Friday, unsubs, sub back again Friday.
That's fine. It's just going to
most likely.
It'll probably make my algorithm jump around more because that's just activity.
Well, what it'll do is it'll spike you on the actual recommendation page too. So
yeah, whatever.
It can only help. It can't hurt.
That's what I said. Any publicity is good publicity. I mean, I literally started this whole goddamn thing fucking picking on the bear, and that was probably not the right thing to do because
fuck the bear.
I mean, disagreements of how I feel about somebody's channel literally doesn't have any place. I mean, we all have our people we don't like and whatnot, but I mean, at the end of the day, nobody gives a shit in real world life. They don't want to see. They don't care about it. They don't give a shit about it, and it's just drama on YouTube. But I didn't agree. There was a lot of hate towards Snap-on, and Icon was coming out, and people were just literally talking all sorts of mad smack. Like Icon was the best, and now look where Icon is. It ain't shit.
At the park.
Eric's video with all the Icon stuff on clearance.
Yeah,
it's all on clearance because it's all junk. They can't even make a freaking quality tool. Like
even if they
sockets
had a
sockets
tool,
are sockets.
How do you hold on to it?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
They're not comfortable. They're not well made.
I'm changing my mind on the Icon Toolbox as far as the price, but I don't know yet. So
they're overpriced, though, CP. They're overpriced.
One of the kids bought a toolbox, and he's a pretty smart kid. And he said, CP, I've watched your videos. I was blue in the face. He'd done a lot of research, and it took him 3 months. And dude, thanks, dude, awesome, Diagnostics. Or Mike, thank you. That's awesome, dude. Great to hear that.
Boom.
Yeah, but CP, I understand like the whole thing of like buying a new toolbox. I can go on Facebook Marketplace and buy a Snap-on with all the accessories that you can buy.
They're not even tired going in the need. That was his problem. His need was there, and the box was not coming up. So it is a crapshoot with anything. If he would have been more patient, he would have found one today that popped up. But he wanted a 72-inch box, which I think there's a little bit of you
got some leeway there.
Well, dude, but think about this, though. I told him, I go, dude, there was a 56-inch, 30-inch deep box on there. And I'm like, you could have bought that 2-bank, and it would have just as much room as that 3-bank Icon. You're asking $2,800 for the Snap-on. Now, granted, I don't like the lock and rolls on them, but there's...
That's why I have an Epic. I don't have a Masters. I hate the lock and roll.
I would love to have a Masters if they didn't have that stupid lock and roll setup. I would be okay with it, but
I don't like D10. I don't like the D10s though. Like you know how Matco and all them do the D10 style drawers. I'm not a fan of that.
They're not as bad as they used to be. I can promise you that much.
Well, I had a 4S. I'm just not a fan.
Well, I'm gonna interject as the non-mechanic guy here.
Yeah.
Your opinion doesn't matter. You're not a mechanic.
Ever buy Toolbox was the last thing I ever thought about because every time I priced when I went, you know how many tools I can buy for the price of that Toolbox, and then I just figure out a way to put them somewhere. You know, just put them somewhere. I'll put them on a shelf, a pin board, something. I had a lot of garages with pin boards, and then I came across old office furniture.
Oh,
and it's all steel drawers. It's cheap. People throw that crap away. I scrapped a bunch of it, and I got a bunch of it for free. And I've been putting tools in office drawers for a long time. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't want to pay for a toolbox, go to an office place that sells used office furniture and buy some steel drawered office furniture.
I'll one up you on that.
You get a workbench out of it too.
I'll one up you on that. Go to a Ritchie Brothers auction, and they usually are always selling Stanley Vidmar cabinets.
That too.
And you will never.
And those are nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those for good money though.
Those are really expensive.
The Vidmars even there go for good money.
Ritchie Brothers auctions. They're
I got one of those. I love those cabinets. I really do. It's just I've never been.
Honestly, you know what I look for is I look for.
Money on them.
So I've been to a lot of like liquidation sales for like heavy equipment businesses that have just gone under.
I love my Maximizer, Dave. I couldn't agree with you more.
So there was a couple heavy duty equipment dealers that went out of business recently in my area. All of their part storage was Vidmar cabinets. All of it. I bought CP. I bought 35 Vidmar cabinets with the stainless steel tops on them. They're in my shop.
See, I missed out because I had a company that they were just scrapping out some buildings, and they had a bunch of Vidmar stuff, and I was like, I want that. Just call me when it comes in. And I missed a call, something. I couldn't be there that weekend when they were getting rid of shit. All that stuff went in a dumpster, and it was just like, really?
See, I'm waiting for Mac to get that Maximizer HD into a triple bank.
They do,
and then, huh?
It is if you add on to it.
No, but I want it in an actual triple bank.
I want 3 long drawers. Mac has got a
problem
not putting 3 long, but they do have the 7520, which is a massive wide ass drawer.
Isn't that the all wide drawers one? Yeah, but I want the power drawer because I actually have I charge my power tools in my power drawers. So.
That's why I'm going. That's why I'm also entertaining the stand. So Tarek he's been preaching about Champion tool storage forever, and I was like, dude, you're not wrong because they'll build you a custom setup. So when I'm building the shop, do I ever plan on moving out of the shop anytime soon? I could put in a Stanley or Champion custom setup in that and have everything I want it exactly how I want it, and it doesn't have to be mobile anymore. And then
the question at that point is, what are the slides on the Champion versus You and I both know what the slides on the Vidmars are. They're pretty much indestructible.
Exactly the same as the Champion.
Are they?
Yep, they are.
And
Exactly.
see,
Bearing
I've actually contemplated building my own toolbox for a long time. I just haven't had the time to do it. But I have scrapped out tons of data center server cabinets that have slide-out rails and all that stuff. And you price some of those and the quality of some of that stuff on $400,000 server racks. You're talking slides and parts that are just, I don't even know where you'd compare anything on the market to those things. And I've been collecting them for a while.
It's funny we get into this subject because I've been looking at like the Ghidorah and like all the German like tool carts recently. And I found what I actually want is not a German tool cart. I'm now in the market and hunting for a Snap-on taco box.
Really?
I want a taco box.
The only Snap-on box I would ever buy would be an Epic. I think that's the only route I would ever go with if I ever bought a Snap-on box.
But I want the taco box as a cart because they don't make it anymore. It's the KR556, I believe it is, or the 532. One of the two. Hold on, I can see.
Eric, you want to check out Piston Twisted? He's got a nice pegboard set up on his.
He does.
Yeah. Use racks for old servers for shelving. Absolutely. That's definitely a good thing to do. Chris Koss, the tool aficionado, is here.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, that guy is legit. He's always got something unique.
Yeah, speaking of Japanese tools.
Yes.
So
this guy is the one and only Japanese tool expert of YouTube, and I will constantly give him that title all the time. As many people have tried to step on his toes into that. I don't know how he's not gotten like way more subscribers because he literally has donated his information to 1,000 channels, including mine, on YouTube. Zero accreditation, and I think that's really jacked up. But I ended up buying 2 side boxes. Yeah.
So what I'm actually looking for is a Snap-on. It's a KR562, the vintage box. It came with friction slides when it was new.
Is that the same one that Midwest Tool has?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know that the one I think he painted white.
There were a bunch of them around here because they had them in John Deere plants.
What years were those produced?
1970 something maybe.
Yeah, there's 79. They made.
I'm not trying to tell anybody to look at my channel, but I did a video today, just a little quick walk through the shop, what's going on, and the owner's dad, he just bought it from his dad. He's 80 years old. It's a dude named Robert Salerno, and we were looking. I showed just a quick glimpse of a couple of his old boxes in the shop, and he's got a 73 or 72 Snap-on box and also like a 78 Snap-on box. He sold my friend Blaine bought the box that was I believe made in 1978, or that he bought in 1978 for $300. Man, freaking steal. And the other one he doesn't want to let go of yet, but there's like a few of us who have asked him about it.
I
pretty slick boxes, and then he's got like an old when did Matco become Matco?
1978 is when Matco became.
He must have like a 79 or 80 Matco toolbox, like an old double bed Matco toolbox.
Is that when Matco is making their own toolboxes, or was that when they were still having them made by Kennedy?
Oh, no. It might be made by. They were all skinny drawers. I mean, it's a cool box too. I mean, this shop has. I mean, he's been in business since he had a gas station shop in like 1966, and then he just became a regular auto shop in like 1973. But he's got all his old toolboxes in the shop still. It's pretty.
I'll tell you who's got a cool toolbox out that nobody's really talked about and nobody's seen yet. Mechanics Time Savers has got some shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. The one with the power drawer on the side there.
They've got some shit behind the scene that hasn't even came out yet because of delay in shipping issues. Once again, though, it isn't USA made shit. So
who makes the slide top flip top box? Is that Mechanics Time Savers?
Yeah, that's Mechanics Time Savers.
That was a pretty slick box that it's got the slides and the flip.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mac has one too. With the
not like Mechanics Time Savers.
No, it's not the same. I know. Yeah. The Mechanic Time Saver slides backwards. I like the Mac one though because the lids slide out and then they flip up like a normal flip top would, and you
Yeah.
have the storage there. I like it for that feature, and I've been debating buying that because then I can also get the add-on drawer sets for the side.
You know, it would be
And
cool. What? I'm sorry.
You know which one I'm talking about, right, CP?
What's that?
The Mac box where you can add the drawer sets to the side with all the extra rails and stuff.
Drawer sets to the side with the extra rails.
It's a cart that you can do that all with.
Oh yeah. My Maximizer has that with the.
No. It's not a Maximizer. It's not a Maximizer.
Revel X. Jesus, that box is kind of overrated. I
Piece
think.
of junk.
Did
I say that out loud? My bad.
Well, the Mac O6S is really, it's the same box, and then they put corners on it. And I just think that you're better off getting a 6S than a Revel X.
Well, the Revel X, what they were trying to do is copy the new Maxim. They were copying the new Maximizer style. Nice.
That's the one from like 1978.
I have so at my house right now, I've got a KR550B and a KR290, which is the top box with the center middle drawer in the top with split drawers. And this is back when they gave you the step stool to get to your top drawers. So you couldn't. I have the step stool and everything. I'll take it.
That is cool.
I will literally take photos of it tonight when I get off and upload them. My father bought the box new.
You know what I like about this comment right here is that there's 1,000 ways you can store and organize your tools, and I would love to see everybody's.
I mean, with how many tools I have, I don't have enough wall space for pegboards to work.
That's what I ran into.
But some guy shot like Piston Twisted. You ever seen his? Piston Twisted got pegboard all the way down his shop, and and he's got a workbench right there. And I've actually been in shops where they still do use pegboards, but some of them went by the wayside on them. But dude, it's not an outdated method, really.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's outdated. I just don't have the shop space for that.
Right.
Like I've got pegboard in my office at work, and it's for our specialty tools.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of them are in my box. That's about it.
Like that. Have you guys seen the new?
That was an old. Robert just sent me that. That's an old.
I got one of those too.
Yeah, I think that's the other one that I didn't show right now. He's got something similar to that. Have you guys seen the new? It's for the Epics, but where everybody slides, a suitcase underneath your toolbox. I don't know what tool you got in.
Yep, my dealer has them on the truck, and I almost
Ross, my dealer had one on the truck too. It's a little cart on wheels, so you can put your tools in it and rolls out from underneath your Epic. I thought that was pretty slick.
CP, do you got a Mac catalog near you? It's page 44. That's the one I'm talking about.
Well, share your screen. You can just share your computer and all.
I'm on my other computer. Hold on. I'll pull it up on this computer.
I'll just pull it up on your Mac.
No. I can have it up here in a second. Okay. I'm running 2 computers right now.
Look at this guy right here.
Double fisting computers.
Duramax.
Don't mind me.
What a troll. He said, Duramax, do you know this? Knox, do you know who this is?
No.
Diabolical.
Oh. What's going on, Diabolical?
How are you, man? Long time no see.
Pretty good. This is the first time I've ever seen you.
What's up, John?
He did a stream. He did a stream with me. He's got a channel, and he did a stream with me. He did a hell of a. We had a badass live stream. He showed his car. Have you seen his car? Oh, dude, you gotta go. Well, go to his channel. Watch his Diabolical 58. Go watch his channel.
The only reason I am home right now is because I'm waiting on a fucking O-ring for a 2014 Jeep Cherokee that's puking coolant, and nobody fucking has it. So
I said Piston Twist, and there it was. 20 grand for a Matco is ridiculous. Anything 20 grand for a toolbox is ridiculous. To be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Oh, Diabolical. I mean,
walk into that one.
Yeah, he's got a full garage wall, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you obviously you get better deals on them, but yeah.
Yeah, well, with what I paid for my Epic with the hutch versus what I actually have in the Epic with the hutch,
that's
I'm well over like $300,000 worth of tools right now.
Yeah, so actually, one mechanic, Dave, has that tool cart.
All right, CP, I got it up here.
Yeah, I got it up on there.
Okay, I just saw it switch.
Yeah.
Because you can buy this cart separate, and then you can buy the drawer sets, and then these slide out. I love this feature where they flip up.
Matco's doing that now too, but I still think Matt's got that beat because I like this open cabinet over here. It's like
That's what I want, because I want that for like blow molded stuff that I want to keep near me, like a coolant pressure tester. I don't want to take that out of the kit and try to separate it, because I'll save a little bit of room. But the other thing that's nice with this though is when you go down here, I can add the same stuff. I can get all these accessories for it.
The modularity of toolboxes is a huge thing coming to fruition. I can't tell you, I know from just the people I talk to behind the scenes and them asking me questions. Like, I'm not reinventing the wheel, but I do get asked by several different companies what I think, what my viewers think, stuff like that, because all this information comes from you guys. But this stuff, modularity of toolboxes, is definitely a huge thing. I mean, even like Diabolical's setup all hinged off of you. When Snap-on released that shit, that made you more excited about building your toolbox, right?
100%. The Ultimator, the whole system.
John, in my humble opinion, man, John, you got the absolute best setup on YouTube. I told you that before. Your toolbox setup in your garage is sick, man. That's
thanks, man. I finally got the last piece for it today. Finally.
All right, on
for a year.
Oh wow, Fred's got 3 pulling trucks. Holy shit, what a badass! Dude, that's like $1 million right there. Jesus, he's a serious. One largest Snap-on. It was Diabolical. See, there you go. That was Summer Couch. That's who that. If you guys don't remember, I put too much. Exactly. I do put too much junk, but that's why I bought my flip top toolbox cart, or whatever you want to call it, because that eliminated me from putting shit on that top of that box anymore.
I'm debating if I want my next box to be white.
I think a hutch is such a waste of space because 90% of the boxes I see with hutches on them now, you go in and the son of a bitches are always full of junk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to talk about it.
The whole hutch is in fucking junk.
I don't want to talk about it.
Not only that, they rape you over the coals for a hutch anymore, which I know, John, you and I'm the same way John would. If I had a hutch, I would keep it as clean as yours and functional. But not everybody does that. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing about it is it's like there's so many people that don't utilize their hutch to the potential it is anymore. They just throw shit up there and yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, it's not just you, dude.
What color is your toolbox, Diabolical?
It's the candy apple red and black.
Red and black.
Yeah. I can't believe how many people picked on him too when he did his video on that. Like it's just ridiculous. You still get any hate on that, John?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, CP, with people wasting the hutch space and whatnot. Like, because my hutch is an absolute mess right now.
I mean, disagree with me on this. The price of the hutch is so much for what little metal you're getting.
You're not wrong.
I mean, you're getting screwed. You're
but I've had
a lot of money for a top box, and you're only getting a shell. And that's what pisses me off about a hutch.
I got my hutch for free when I bought my box, though.
Did you?
Yeah, they threw it in. My dealer threw it in for free when I bought it. So
how free was it?
It was actually free, like legit, like free.
How much did they mark up the box to give you that free hutch?
There was actually a promo with Snap-on at the time for like a significant like promo deal.
And that's a serious BOGO right there. Buy a box.
It was like no, it was the deal was literally you buy a new box. It had to be a new box. You got the hutch for free.
And how much did you buy a 68-inch Epic?
I got an 84.
84
Epic. 84 with the power drawer.
That lists for what? 16.9.
The way mine's kitted out, over 20,000.
Okay, so you had your setup for 20,000. Now watch this. How much did you pay for it with trade in?
$5,000.
$5,000 with trade in. What'd you trade in?
What is it? What's the smaller Epic? The 68.
So you traded in a 68 Epic, which would still be worth probably $10,000 on truck price.
68 Epic with a hutch, that was paid off, and the matching cart.
Okay. Oh,
the Epic cart.
The matching cart. So now we're talking $15,000 worth of trade-in value, and you paid $5,000 for it
to upgrade.
So let me tell you this right now: that 84-inch Epic price is what is an 84? Let me get this straight, because I can tell you what I know what they're paying for their boxes.
Oh, I do too. I know I didn't make any money or save any money here, but I needed to get out of the 2 giant fucking boxes that weren't together.
It was a good move. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit you for what you're doing. $5,000 difference for that kind of upgrade. Yeah, it's a good deal. Did you?
I lost a little bit of space, but now I'm waiting for the promo to come out for the buy one get one on a locker.
It would have been hard for me to trade in the Epic cart. I love those Epic carts.
So the Epic cart is too deep. And that's the other reason why I won't buy a Maximizer cart.
It's not as deep, though. It's not as deep as that.
It's 30 inches deep.
No, it's 27.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So I might actually buy a Maximizer cart.
Yeah. I have no problems with my Maximizer cart. That was one thing I was worried about. And I will tell you
that 30-inch deep Epic, it's nice. Trust me. That extra 3 inches of space is nice.
But the drawers come out way too far. So when you're
that's the problem. I love the drawer system, but the drawers, they're full extension, minus like half an inch for the slides or whatever. I love my Epic. I do. But I could not I wanted the extra hutch space. That was the big thing. Because I have all my diagnostic equipment, my laptop in there, and a bunch of stuff. Like, it's a mess right now because I haven't gotten it back set up since we started at the new shop. But to me, it was worth the money, and that's all that matters.
Right.
In the end, man, if you're happy,
fuck yeah.
I can buy something that everyone can tell me is dog shit, but if I like it, I'm cool. I'm happy.
I'll put it this way: I do not at all regret the purchase. I don't.
Then you're straight, man. You're good.
Because that's the thing. Like, I bought the box. All my tools are paid for. Like, so my credit account right now with Snap-on's at $12,000. I have no truck account for the most part with them, and I paid my credit bill every month. Like, it's $400 a month. I don't care.
Yeah, it's a different one. That's definitely a different cart. What's the star button do? What's that do?
I don't know. Star button?
Anyways.
Can you type in the chat on StreamYard?
No.
No, not on your end. I can on mine. Or if you maybe if you're on, I don't know if you guys are on your jobs, but all you do is you pull up
on your phone in the chat.
Yeah, you pull up a separate window, mute it, and then you just chat over there, and it'll show up as you on this.
Okay, this is the first time I've done it on my home computer, so I was just wondering.
Yep.
Well, what I do is I just use my phone. I mute my phone and I chat on my phone.
Right.
That's an option too. Yeah, I've never thought of that.
I got the dual screens. So.
My like I said, my issue right now is if I was to buy a box tomorrow, I can tell you right now exactly what box I'd buy, and it's the Maximizer HD.
I like the HD, but it's just not. But I mean, if it was.
I'm buying it for the drawer slides, though.
And if it had 3 long drawers and it was 80 inches long,
that's my only issue with it right now. I would have bought one already.
And I would buy that smaller hutch setup because I don't want that much hutch space, and that top cabinet
with the extra drawers. Yep.
Yeah,
in the cabinet.
That's perfect because I don't need a side locker. I have plenty of box bottom space. I have a little hutch to put all my PC shit and my scan tool stuff right there. Like, that would be the gangster setup, no doubt about it.
Why do you think I like it so much? It's such
I know.
It's such a good design, but the problem is Lista's never made an 84.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though. None of the bastards in the tool business care about what the mechanics really want. And
I guarantee we're not the only ones saying this either.
No, well, they're always behind the 8 ball, dude. I remember when I was a Mac dealer, I literally was like, why don't we have a second long drawer? Dude, they literally just came out with the second long drawer on the Mac boxes, 10 years ago, maybe? I mean,
yeah. Shit, look at Matco and Snap-on. They both got triple top drawers now. I think Matco does. I don't remember. I can't.
And then, quite frankly, I don't even need single drawers anymore. because all I want is one drawer, long drawer. I have so much electrical shit. I want to be able to pull open one drawer and go ding, 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 pick out my shit, throw it in my cart, or throw it in my tool bag. And I don't want to have to keep rifling through drawers.
All my electrical's in a go bag, because I do so much electrical out in the yard for our trailers and the trucks.
See,
I just have it in a go bag with the standard stuff in it. So.
No, we don't. I don't make my. I wouldn't say I make my money back fast, but I mean it's like I'm constantly spending it. So the thing is, it's like robbing Paul to pay Peter. You know, eventually someday I'd like to not buy any more tools. I mean that's the end game.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, first of all, CP, we know that's a lie.
Good luck.
You'll never stop buying tools. You're an addict.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, if I wasn't making money at doing this, at doing what I'm doing, not like the YouTube, but at working, I wouldn't be buying tools. So, I mean, how else would I be getting them? That's the funny thing that I always find when people say, "Why do you spend so much money?" I'm like, "Well, listen, fucker, it's my money, first of all."
Well, and they don't understand the whole thing of like you make money with them.
Oh, they think I'm making it on YouTube. They literally think I'm making it on YouTube, and I'm like, "You are sorely mistaken. If you see some of my tool hauls, they're more money than I've made on fucking YouTube in a year."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, so
I watch your tool hauls, but I also like legit know how much all those tools cost, and I know how much they cost though because like we're in the industry, we do this every day.
Right, and it's not like any mechanic. I'm not like any odd mechanic or normal mechanic. To be honest with you, there's a lot of guys that are spending. Fuck, Diabolical spends way more than I do sometimes. That guy fucking sends me tool haul, and I'm like, dude, you just bought the whole truck or what?
If you look at his box, he could stock a truck.
He sent me his RBRT. He sent me his RBRT bit tool haul one time, and I think it came in 3 different pictures. I was setting all like splayed across his. I was like, dude, like you know, I mean, I can't even go that hard.
And just watch as more stuff comes out in foam. Watch, he's gonna start buying stuff he already
That's all you need
just to get it in foam.
That's all you need right there.
That's my RBRT tool haul right there. It's just
that's all you need right there. Honestly,
and there's Hard Knocks Forge's new video. Here's my RBRT haul. Done.
Great.
Somebody clip this. Somebody clip the stream so we can upload that.
I couldn't get it. Someone else grabbed it. She only had one more left on her truck, and I think that was like $60 or something like that. The one you just showed me.
Yep.
And
I can't bring myself to buy. I can't bring myself to buy that kit when I could buy the full size RBRT.
I mean, I'm not putting my accounts out there that much like that. Like I'm not doing that shit. I did that when I was younger and maybe stretched out a little bit too far. But I'll put out $2 or $3 grand on my tool truck and pay it off in like 8 weeks. You know.
Yeah, I do that on my truck accounts.
The problem is if I go to the tool truck, but I have been lately. I haven't needed as much shit. So I've only been buying some Mac stuff. My Snap-on guy haven't bought anything. They haven't had nothing that's really I've needed too crazy for a while now.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just trying to upgrade a few things and whatnot. But honestly, this year's been slow for new tools. Been real slow for new tools. So.
Well, COVID being what it is.
I mean, you guys tell me what you bought or needed this year that's been a life-changing, game-changing tool for you. I mean. Like scan tools, and the only thing that gets me excited anymore is really scan tools. Diagnostics is what I'm focusing on.
My Maximus 3.
Working mobile was getting my DeWalt Tough System 2.0 compared to carrying bags around all the time. That was game changing.
My game changer was my Maximus 3.
Yeah, I would like to get a DT10 or a D10 Triton.
Triton D10, yeah, dude. Those
I think I would like to dabble with some Snap-on diagnostics, but I'm trying.
They're not worth the money though, because they don't.
That's it. I'm trying to weasel my Snap-on guy into getting a used one or one that's a holdover or something like that.
So then get a D9 at that point, because the 10 is just all they did was up the processor on the 9 to the 10.
I want that speed out of the D10 for sure.
It's not much faster than the 9.
What do you think about the D8?
The D8
that much faster than the D9, dude. That thing is instantaneous when you fire it up. Less than it's not even 30 seconds when it goes up.
It's not. It's 10 seconds, dude. That thing's you turn it on, you're ready to go. You're absolutely right. That thing is fast.
Yeah, dude. I can get into it. So the thing about that is I can get into it get a PID on a basic diagnostics, when I'm wanting to get in and check a check engine code, I can fire that up. Like I use a little scan tool, like an Altel, sometimes to go in there and just get a PID off it. But I would like to have more ability to get to bi-directional controls faster. And I just want it faster so I can plug it in and get it, looked at real quick. Saving me time is making me money.
Yeah,
and that thing is definitely quick. It's fast. I mean, I'm not saying that my launch isn't fast. My launch
salary.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the difference. Is I want to get in and get out. Well, I'm like, it's like prom for me. I want to get in and beat it up and be done.
Well, well, you also you're customer based, and I'm fleet based, so
yeah,
two different mentalities for us.
I mean, anybody that works on heavy equipment doesn't have to move with any type of quickness, in my opinion.
Well, we're also buying a $10,000 plus scanner for the shop, which will be a Texa unit, which I think you might want to look at for your car stuff there, CP.
I've heard about it, but I'm not. There's so many different platforms, dude. I'm telling you, Top Don has got some speed on it right now, and they've got a lot of bi-directional control.
The question is, do they have the support behind them to back that tool?
Well, that's just it. You don't know until you buy it and find out. And I think they do because they have a USA-based plant. So I'm not gonna lie.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're in New Jersey. So I talked to the guy. I mean, I literally went through the rigmarole. So and see, once again, it's diagnostics, and there's just not that many people interested in it. But I got to tell you, diagnostics are the future. Like, if you are not getting into diagnostics, you can have all the ratchets you want. And I have way too many fucking ratchets. But your diagnostics are your number one game changing.
100%, 100%, man.
And not only that, they are such a pain in the fucking ass because of the amount of money that they're spending, costing you on shit. That's the worst part about it. And I'm upgrading.
It's worse for me than it is for you.
How do you figure?
So the update for car.
How many motors do you have in the heavy line? Because I have about 44 different models that I have.
Yes, but when you do your updates, you're paying for one update.
No, not necessarily.
Well, it depends on the scanner.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in here real quick, CP. I got to jump off.
Oh, right on.
Yep. See you guys later.
We're getting to that point in the stream where
good night, dudes.
Take
it easy, dude.
Well,
I'm not trying to be.
No. We're not arguing. It's just this is casual conversation at this point. No, I mean, the software for me is 3 to 4 times the price of what it is for you.
I will agree with that, but I have to have, once again, different scan tools for different strokes for different folks. So I have. So
100%. We're in different industries.
5 different scan tools, and not only that, I have to have factory scan tools. And you know what it costs to run your Ford IDS? That's a $700 subscription. And how about the Chrysler Micropod? To have a Chrysler Micropod, it costs $300 just to turn it on every time I use it on one car. And I mean,
but you bill for that. That's the thing. You roll that into your bill when you bill the customer.
I do have to eat some of it though. That's the problem.
I wouldn't eat that $300 charge on the Chrysler.
Well, how about this? The Opus, for the Opus subscription, that's $3,000 a year.
I wouldn't even buy the Opus.
Why? Because I need that for support. Because I don't have to buy. True. It's a pass through. It's a pass through for mobile programming. So,
yeah. I keep forgetting that is.
Yeah, I don't have to take a laptop with me to some of these places where I can do a mobile programming. Walk in and I can call the guys and I schedule this shit and I say, yeah, I need this program, and then they charge. So I pay that $3,000 up front, but I have to make it back. And all these. It's not a guaranteed sale on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the deal. When you buy that, it is what it is. I mean, there's a lot.
My Cummins subscription for my 2 guys that I have working for me, I pay Cummins yearly. I pay Cummins and I pay Caterpillar for both softwares just for my guys. On top of the fact that I have the Texa, they both have Texa units which were $10,000 a piece that I haven't updated in 4 years. Yearly for Cummins, I'm paying $6,000 per guy, and then Cat, I'm spending, I think I'm $10,000 a piece every year.
Yeah.
For the updates with that shit, because I deal with Cat and Cummins for the most part.
Yeah. There's a lot of variables, and once again, like Dave's saying here, I agree with you 100%, Dave. You can make a lot of money with an Autel if you're proficient with it and a Power Probe. And believe
Well,
me,
look at Flat Rate Master. He swears by the Autel.
Yeah, I do too. I love the Autel, but
it's a
I'm
powerful
also
tool.
branching out into. Here's the thing: is some of the Autel doesn't have every platform. Like they don't have everything on every platform. So that's why I have a launch, and then I'll have it topped on. Some of these work a little bit better. You find out after you use them more, they work a little bit better on some of these other models. But believe it or not, you can still do. There's like people might not think this is the most correct way of diagnostics, but if you have, let's say I have a short circuit, sometimes I will send power down a wire, send 12 volts down a wire from one end to the other. And this is simple, stupid diagnostics. So like some people are using, they're using their lab scopes or whatnot, hooking up. But me, sometimes I'll just send power down, be like, because I'll usually have two guys there. I'll be like, hey, just quick, we're gonna put the power probe of it, check and see if we got voltage coming down there. That way we can tell if we got a break in the wire quick and dirty testing like that. I've done it several times and come out ahead.
100%.
There's no problems, you know.
I learned a long time ago. I have a fog light, like a Pia fog light with an actual like H3 bulb in it. You know, the high draw ones. Send power, have that hooked up on the other side. If the light turns on, that circuit's good. You got no problems. And I've done diagnostics like that for going on 10 years now. So.
Yep.
It's like you were saying, you can't trust the digital test lights. You gotta get a what is it, in-can test light? Because it puts a load on the circuit.
Funny Google guy is going to post on his own channel. Is this a troll?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. I thought. Yep, CP. I've done that many times. Yeah, exactly. This kind of method works almost every time. Yes, the KISS method. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Some people overcomplicate things.
My big issue is the way Cummins mounts ECMs to their engines. The vibration gets into them, and they're not very friendly. So they like to fry themselves internally.
Right.
And then the ECM's $4,000.
Well, that's the other thing is testing ECMs is definitely a subjective thing. A lot of times, if you don't know, I mean, like you can take a guess on one, but you can't swap out ECMs. So what do you do?
I can swap an ECM and find out.
Well, they don't charge you for putting in ECMs.
Take it out of a truck that's the same engine.
In there,
You'll get error codes because it's not identical and it's gonna read or whatever. But I can test whether that function that I was having an issue with is related, and then I either know it's a bad ECM or it's not. It's one or the other at that point.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
I thought you were on here before, Adam. I didn't know. It's the Hard Knocks Forge is his name. So yeah, you'll definitely Google Sky. I didn't know. Yeah, all the good old days and diagnostic tools you need. We're a vacuum gauge and the Tesla. You still need a vacuum gauge.
If only he was here for the beginning of this stream because we talked about that.
But you still need a vacuum gauge. Like
you do.
Sensors. I walked into a shop before and guys are like, didn't know checking on EGR valve or an IAC motor, and I'm like, hey, did you try throwing some vacuum at it? And they're just like, an intake manifold pressure, like anytime people overlook using a vacuum gauge still. Like it's one of the there's a lot of reasons you need to have a vacuum gauge still, and it's just
basic pressure gauges.
Yeah.
Most people don't have high pressure and low pressure gauges.
Yep.
I bought the digital one from Snap-on because I liked Snap-on's thing.
Ryostatic, huh?
Because it goes to my phone.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude, I love that Mighty Vac. I upgraded, run the same piece of shit for so long, Dave. And that Mighty Vac MD7301. God, why did I wait so long? Not only that, dude, it's just good. It's just for 60, 70 bucks. It's like one of the tools that you can't go wrong with. And it's such an amazing tool. Well, fellas, I don't know about you, but I am getting tired of sitting on my ass. And yeah, I use a test light every day too, Paul. It's not old fashioned. It's overlooked a lot of times. I do like the power probe, but a good old fashioned incandescent test light is still fantastic and still usable.
The one thing I hate is guys who poke wires and don't seal them back up when they're done.
My boss still does the fucking parasitic load test with the old 12-volt test light. That's how he does his. So,
really?
Yeah. It takes him a while, but that's how he does it.
Unfortunately, yeah, the $10,000 a year fee, because of what I'm getting for software, is dealer level, is legal. But I make that 10,000 in 2 service calls for any time I hook a scanner up. Because my base fee for just hooking the tool up to a equipment is $5,000. So.
Well, fellas, like I said, I think it's time to reel it in. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
It's been a good one.
I think we covered a lot of ground again. Hopefully, a lot of people get some information out of it. We're pushing the Hard Knocks Forge to get it back into it. You know, that'll be good to see you come back on it, man. Because I definitely appreciate seeing you come around, and you know, appreciate you. You're always welcome on the live stream, and Diabolical, you're always welcome on live. You guys that come on the live stream are always welcome on here. You know, I hate to have to always ask you if you think you're not welcome. Just say, hey, shoot me a link, fucker. You know,
I don't feel welcome.
You know,
I typed in "shoot me a link" and like 30 seconds later, my phone buzzed.
I have not got the Mac 2022, but if it is, they still got my 66 on there. So I'm pretty happy to see that. Yeah.
I haven't seen the new calendars yet either because my dealer hasn't gotten them yet.
Oh, look at this! Hard Knocks Forge is all over it.
Nice.
Yeah, this was actually my Mac guy gave me this for Christmas.
Nice.
Oh man, that is nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, the only reason I have such good luck with Mac is
I know who built that.
Always take care of me. Look at that. I mean, I'm just saying, my Mac guys always take care of me. They're always the most humblest guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Mac guy's great. He used to be a GM tech for 20 years.
My Cornwell guy was a GM guy.
My Cornwell guy was he was a GM guy as well, and he's been in business now for 6 years, and he's starting to get a little full of himself.
You know where that came from, Diabolical?
Do what?
I'm looking at. I should be pulling them off. How many cars you know? Who built them, Diabolical?
So far, 2.
So far, 2. The Camaro's pretty sweet. I like those.
Maybe I'll take a picture of all these and throw them on Instagram for a minute.
That blue 55 is cool.
For a minute.
Yeah. Eleanor.
Yep, that's it.
No 66 Chevy pickup? Bastards.
No pickup fucking
Yeah, that's bogus.
calendars anymore? What the hell?
Yeah, thanks Chris for being in the chat.
I haven't even seen the Snap-on 2022
Chris.
calendars yet.
They misspelled Challenger. Imagine that. They misprinted how many ads this year, or how many times in their flyers this year.
I mean, Dodge misspelled Charger on the freaking Challenger.
My Mac guys is flake. Yeah, dude, everybody, and I'm not saying that. It's just I get lucky here, and that's 100% the truth. Like, some tool guys suck. My Cornwell guy, he just fucking up and disappeared, and he's still around, just doesn't want to come and see me anymore. And I'm like,
I get it if you're not buying from him, but
my $175 a week wasn't good enough for the Cornwell guy. So I'm like,
clearly,
that's fucked up.
My Cornwell guy, he showed up. He showed up this week. My Mac guy didn't show up this week. I'm a little. And then he asked me for money today, but he didn't show up.
This one's gonna be I don't know about this one, man. Water injection system, snow performance, meth injecting seems lower peak EG. Man, you were talking way out of my league for diesel shit.
That's not even a freaking diesel thing, man.
What is it?
We don't even do that anymore. He's talking about freaking high power meth injecting.
Yeah, Fred, that's out of my league, buddy. I'm not high performance enough for that one. So I'm sorry. I appreciate. I would love to learn more about that, but I don't know shit about it, so I am not going to even try to field that comment.
The only thing I like doing is I've done some natural gas conversions, which are fun because they're high pressure, and I went through all the training for doing natural gas.
You know, the sad thing is the only truck that comes to me is Matco, and I don't want half the shit they have because I know I can buy it elsewhere. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
How's
I love
your
my
dude doing?
Matco.
He's doing pretty good?
Huh?
How's your dude doing? The Matco?
Yeah, well, fuck you. Somehow you recruited 2 more Matco dealers in town here. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand why these guys here's the problem is Matco is getting their dealers in so fucking dirt cheap that anybody can get on a Matco truck. So they're like, I want to be a tool truck dealer, so they go to Matco. And I can't stress to you, that is not always, this is the same thing.
And then they treat their dealers like shit, too.
Yeah, dude. And not only that, they're selling, I guarantee you those pocket pry bars are $50 for sale. And I guarantee you when Lane comes out, they'll be selling them retail price for $29.99. And so
that's what they're buying them for.
And that's the exact price that that's the exact same price as what you can buy them on the street, but that's the exact same price that Matco's dealers are paying for it. So they're only making $8 on the screwdrivers. The Gato.
Yeah, this one's probably the Matco one. Round shaft.
Well, Lang Tools is actually building it. Lang Tools is actually building it.
This one I actually got from the Snap-on guy, and everything is the same on the fucking Mac. Same angle of the dangle, square shank, same size.
Could they not put a magnet on it? What the hell?
Well, these were on the Snap-on truck, and they were $5, no warranty. So
yeah.
$5, no warranty.
I'm sure they're China as fuck, which I don't know that the Mac ones are, but
the Mac ones are. I think they're made in the U.S.
They are lifetime.
You made a wise decision, Dave. I think Matco would be the worst tool truck to have, in my opinion, just because they literally, like, I cannot see how some of the shit they sell, and don't get me wrong, some of their dealers are great dealers, but the reality of it is being fucking honest all the way to the core. They fucking literally charge their dealers the same cost as what you can buy shit MSRP price, and so they're buying it for the same price anybody can buy it out the street, and then putting it on their truck. And then they're saying, hey, sell it for 35% more.
The best part is when you call that dealer out on the fact that he's overpriced for the same product they just slap their name on. And the dealer goes, yeah, and?
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's like, all right, then I just won't buy it from you. I'll buy it from someone else. The only reason I buy from dealers is to keep them around for the service. For when I need service on any of my tools, and the fact that I can make payments every week if it's a bigger purchase. That's really the only reason.
All right, fellas. Well, I gotta get off. I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here.
I'm tired. You're welcome, dudes. Thank you for watching. I seen your messages popping up, but I gotta go. I gotta get off here. And
all right, guys. Good night.
So
it's being January 1 bowl game stream. I know this isn't a.
When are we gonna do that? If you guys are interested in football, we want to do this. So, what are you thinking, Jude? You gonna do it on your channel? You want to do it?
Yeah, either way, I'll do it on mine. That's cool. I got all the hours, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, January 1. Anybody? Not many football fans in this chat or stream probably, but CP and I are gonna host the bowl game stream January 1.
Yeah. So
what's that? The Super Bowl?
College football bowl games.
No, I thought we were gonna have a stream about the bowl games before then.
Yeah, that would be great too.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of get a little pool going.
Is it the Rose Bowl and whatnot going on?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure because
we're already gonna get Bulls games playing this weekend, I believe. So shit's already starting. But you know, I'd like to get into a bowl pool. I usually do them every year, but I don't have anybody doing with this year.
I think we should do drinking games for all the incompletions. Every incompletion, we do a shot and see how messed up we can get.
Wow, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I got some oatmeal cream pot, or what is it? Old-fashioned oatmeal cookie whiskey.
Ooh, that
What
actually sounds
What
good.
are you sipping right now?
Huh?
What are you drinking right now?
Apple pie.
Yeah,
apple pie.
there's
Oh, that's
fucking
what that's what I
apple pie.
earlier today. I said that's the apple pie fun, man. If Knox is in the house,
I mean, the best part about that would be, I mean, it's college football. We know they're going to make incompletions. We're going to be hammered by the end of this.
Yeah.
So, all right, fellas, you guys can stay in the chat if you want. I'm going to head out and shut her down.
yeah,
so.
I'm out too, guys. Good night, man. Thanks for having me, CP.
Yep. Peace out,
John,
fellas.
Knox, Cummings, everyone. Take
Thanks
care.
for everybody
Later,
coming.
fellas.
Durmax Jude, I appreciate you coming on.
Good seeing you, Diabolical.
See you too, man.
We'll get you back on anytime you want, brother. I'm sure you want to show some stuff, but I am beat to the fucking core. It's been a long day, and I'm ready to go to bed. So, just had enough. Midnight. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. So
Yeah, it's getting close to 10 here, so I'm about ready to go to bed myself.
Yeah, we got about 5 hours of sleep we can count on, and that's about it.
And CP is just not. He's done. We're doing weird shit.
Are you on fire? What?
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Save me, Tom.
Save me, Tom Cruise. I'm on fire.
Well, I get all. Wow, look at that. We got that background right there now. So
that's cool.
Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all watching. You fellers have been great tonight. All you super chatters, love you guys, man. Been awesome. No name, thank you. I remember seeing you say you're good or happy to see Hard Knocks again. He's getting some fanboys were back wanting to get him to get back in it. So motivate him. Go there and comment on his old video and say, "Come on, man, make some videos. Let's see it."
If he did his job, he'd get some views.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sure.
Well, I just found out I'm like 40,000 away from 1 million views. So.
Holy shit! You should really start putting out some videos,
I should
man.
Put out a couple of videos.
That's cool, man.
The best part is for going inactive as long as you've been.
A year. A total.
You've been inactive for a whole year. You put out a video. You realize how viral that's probably going to go?
It's probably not going to go viral. I'm a fucking nutcase that talks about
you do the right video for the right thing.
Yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I was going to say just go to CP's house and light him on fire, but that works.
Yeah, that'd be